an even better atmosphere here with the tailgate and everything that's going on around the game. It's unbelievable. I got goosebumps right now just thinking about playing on homecoming. I heard the guys coming out of the tunnel getting all jacked up. So they just need to play with a lot of energy, but within themselves, right? It's great to have energy at like linebacker and defensive line and even O-line, but if you're a quarterback, you got to rein it in.
Yeah, and there's a lot of other things that are going to come into play today. Two of those things are Pete Cobb and Sean Moynihan. They'll have the call for the game. We'll send it upstairs right now.
All right, you are looking live at a sold-out Alumni Stadium here on the beautiful campus of the University of Guelph. The York Lions visit this stadium. My name's Peter Cobb. Sitting next to me, you know him as the Wizard from Wallaceburg. He is Mr. Sean Patrick Moynihan. And Mr. Moynihan, here we go. It's homecoming.
Here we go. And in the pregame, you heard, Pete, lots of excitement after a gargantuan win last week at MAC. Look at Vishawn Janusis, number 11.
Yeah,
I believe that's
Jacob Thomas. Jacob Thomas, back there too.
Look out, Vishawn had a tremendous game last weekend.
And here we go.
And he's going to get the ball, Peter.
Kicked into the air. Vishawn's got it at his own 5, across his 10 to the 15. Trying to get to the outside. He does. He breaks 1, 2, 3 tackles, and Vishawn Johnson is all out. Janusis is all the way to the 51-yard line of the Lions. A good start, Mr. Moynihan.
A saving tackle by Scott Bauhis, or Vishawn would have been celebrating another touchdown, Peter.
All right, they marked the ball at the 52-yard line, and we will see. Boy, Tristan Aboud, you and I raved about this kid. First-year kid throwing over 70%, only thrown 1 interception all season.
Pete, he's been so poised in the pocket, and here he goes.
All right, first play from scrimmage, handoff up the middle. That's Donovan Malloy, and he's going to run for about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. Boy, this kid's come on, too.
Pete, when Isaiah Smith went down on game 1, I mean, it looked just like curtains for Guelph in the running game. However, Donovan has just been spectacular. I think he's 4th in the OUA right now in rushing.
We had a nice chat with him prior to the game. What a fine young gentleman, and really very humble. Here's a fake handoff and a flag on the play. The ball is caught by Citizen Kane Stevenson. First down for the Gryphons. They've got it at the 35. Let's see what the flag's about.
And that flag came a little late after the play developed, Pete. So I don't think it's a procedure. We'll take a look and wait for the call.
That is Henry Chu wearing number 77 in the white referee's hat. Offside on Guelph.
I was wrong.
We've got Kevin Horton up here in the booth, folks. He's our supervisor of officials, and you can see it's going to be 2nd down and
keeping us honest, Pete.
Yeah.
We need it up here.
Yeah,
some days.
2nd down and 10. That's a costly penalty. That took away a first down. And
Pete, I didn't have a chance to talk to head coach Sheen about it, but this year Guelph has been outstanding in the penalty area. Really, last year was really tremendous difficulties, key penalties. This year has been much better.
All right, Aboud back to pass looking. He's going to throw it long and deep. Got a man out there. Genesis has got it. Touchdown, Gryphons. Oh, my.
And Pete, Vishawn Genesis gets it done.
Oh, and number 11 has gotten, there goes the cannon, Sean. We haven't heard it, my nerves. We haven't heard it in about 3 years, but it's back and running. Watch this, folks. Just all kinds of time. Great job by the offensive line, and Genesis has 3 steps, and he just walks it in. That's pitch and catch.
Pete, outstanding young man. We always talk to him before every game. He's out here hours before the game. And once again, Tristan Aboud right on the money.
Ball down, kick is up, and it is good. And folks, just about, well, just over a minute into this game, it's 7-0 for the Guelph Gryphons here at 2023 homecoming.
And Pete, this York team has really had their struggles defensively this year. They played 4 games. They're 0-4. They've been shut out in 3 of those games. We had a fantastic discussion and interview with their coach ahead of the game. We'll get to that a little later in the broadcast.
Yeah, Nathan Phillips.
Nathan Griffith.
Griffith, yeah, he is Nathan Phillips. That's a beautiful square in Toronto, by the way. But, yeah, he was just a true gentleman. You're right. We'll talk about that a little later. But here comes special teams. And you and I had a nice chat with number 97, Seamus Milligan. And, oh, my goodness, he's cut like a Greek god, and he is so fired up about playing special teams.
I don't know if I've ever really heard it before. I love to play special teams.
I know. Great.
Punts,
here we go.
Kickoffs, he was saying.
Gabriel Canabrava will do the kicking duties for the Gryphons. He wears number 70, the kid from Brazil. It's a line drive into the wind. It's scooped up and picked up by number 86, making one man miss, another one, and finally brought down about the 29-yard line. Not a bad return.
Alfred Ole with that return, Pete. And, you know, you mentioned it. The wind has really picked up here.
Coming out of the south there.
It's very rare. It's usually out of the north.
That's right.
So,
okay, well, what can you tell me about quarterback Owen Webb, Mr. Moynihan?
They've struggled. They've had a couple kids. They moved in and out of the lineup. We'll see how he makes out. We have seen quite an improvement in this Guelph defense, especially at the linebacker position. They become so much more active.
All right, there's a handoff, and look at that. Boy, and in on the tackle, number 0, Javon Jacobson. And, boy, he just came out of nowhere.
For sure, Pete, and helping with that tackle, of course. Well, I thought I saw, maybe it was 46.
Yeah, well, Brandon Ferrigo, yeah.
And never rule out Brandon. He is in on so many plays. Led this team in tackles last year.
And this is what the Guelph defense wanted. Put Webb in second and long. It is now second and maybe 7. Pretty much a throwing down. They do have the wind at their back. Webb does. There's the handoff and the throw out into the slot. It is caught, but the Gryphon defense is all over there. And again, there's Jacobson. And
we've heard about this kid. Played his first game last week and had a monster interception. Javon Jacobson. And boy, he has shown up, and he has been a force. First 3 plays of this game, he's been in on them.
I think 44, Yusuf El-Khaldi was also in on it. We're going to see our first punt of the game.
Pete, I really like Anathan Guthrie here.
Tucker Elmer does the kicking, and he's got the wind at his back, and that ball is caught. Guthrie is going to break to the left, and he's got some running room, Sean. And he cuts back into the middle, and he's going to go all the way for a Gryphon touchdown. Oh, my goodness. What a start. The cannon goes off again.
And Pete up that left side again.
Well, you called it. You said to Coach Shea. You said
he's short. He is a super fit kid, and he gets behind that line, as you see when he started out. You can lose him in that line, and he was doing. Actually, 2 years ago in the preseason game, he had a couple returns against this very York team.
That kick is up, and it is good. And with 12:02 to go here in the first quarter, it's 14-0 for the Gryphons, but we do have a man down, and boy, we don't need any more injuries, and especially on that offensive line that has done so well. And I don't know if our camera can get, it might be just a cramp. Let's hope that's all it is. Yeah.
I'll try to get a number for you.
Little shot of electrolytes there.
That's not number 7, Pete, is it, by chance? Kane Stevenson.
Oh, I hope it's not Citizen Kane. Yeah, it looks like just a leg cramp.
I hope so.
What a fine gentleman. Oh. He's so good with us prior to the game, you know.
He told us the sheer joy.
Yeah.
That bus ride home last week, he said, I've never beat Mac, I've been here, and he's in his final year.
No, that's 74, Sean.
Okay, our bad there.
Alexander Gordon. Alex, it's good to see you up on your own, walking it off. Number 74. Well,
it didn't make any sense to have Stevenson up on the line. So, and Pete, look at this place filled.
Oh, they're still
They're,
filing in, and this place is shaking because my chair is shaking.
I know.
You know, I'm a little bit nervous. Make sure it's bolted down.
If we go, I'm following you. I figure that's my safest bet. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, well,
Pete, we've seen the offense shine. We've seen special teams shine. And, of course, defense, a tremendous first series stop. Just a great start for Guelph.
Canabrava is...
okay, and now we've been informed the scoreboard
clock.
is
We've
down.
had issues with the score clock. Yeah, they'll keep time on the... You can see on the field, referee Chu will let them know. The TV's got it.
Beautiful.
Rogers is right on top of things. Nice kickoff. Boy, that's into the teeth of a wind and fielded back inside the end zone. Canabrava let it go, and there's a tackle. Looks like number 54, Denver Beasley, making the play on that one.
Trying to get the return man there, Peter. But great coverage again.
There's a good shot of Beasley heading off. Pictures outside on the stadium, number 54. Look at the crowd on the far side. You know, homecoming, it's, you know, when it's opening day, it's always exciting, your home opener. Maybe when Western comes rolling in, but there's something special about homecoming in there.
Absolutely, Pete.
All right, Webb hands the ball off and brought down after a gain of about 2.
That's Melkus.
Yeah,
Ilunga.
Yeah, running back.
He's kind of their main man, Pete, out of the backfield.
He's from Edmonton, Alberta, Sean, and he's major is something you and I were lousy at, chemistry.
Well, you speak for yourself, Pete. I mastered grade 11 chemistry.
Oh, my goodness. You were the mad scientist, I understand. All right, folks, second down and about 6 to go. Might be a throwing down. There are 4 receivers to the right. 1 back and 1 to the left. Back to pass. Webb's got all kinds of time. Throws it. Overthrown and intercepted. And is that Peterson again?
That is Jacobson.
Javon Jacobson. He had one last week and he's got one again. Just a little bit overthrown by Webb here. Nice release. And boy, Jacobson says, hey, thank you very much. Boy, what an impact this kid has made. He's just come out of nowhere.
Pete, he's a first-year kid. Started injured in training camp. He's bounced back last week, as we said.
Here's the handoff, and making one man miss, making 2, and busting it up for a first down. And we'll get you. That's Malloy again. Boy, he makes people miss, doesn't he?
Boy, Pete, he is something else. As you said, we talked to him pre-game. Soft-spoken, fine young man from Hamilton.
Yeah, lets his legs do the talking. Look at that shiftiness, a la the great Barry Sanders. You just can't get him. All right, first down, ball on the 35 of the Lions. They're down 14-0 already, and we got 10 minutes to go. Abood throws a little slot pass out here to number 35, and that is Evan Spangenberg with the reception.
It's a graduate student here.
Yeah, 5th-year kid from St. Thomas, Ontario, home of the great Joe Thornton. All right. Second down and about a yard. Boy, the playbook is wide open here, Sean.
For sure, but you've got to like Malloy, number 23.
All right, lots of motion, and the handoff is fake. And looking, rolling, Abood does toss it to Citizen Kane Stevenson. He makes one man miss, and touchdown, Gryphons. What a play.
Oh, Pete, and a quick move at about the 5-yard line to go left. And I'll tell you, that cannon is driving me wacko.
I'm going to tell you, we need the paddles up here because, oh, goodness gracious.
Take a
look at
here,
this.
Pete.
What a fake. He held on to it, rolled, looking, and then just a little. Watch this move here, folks. Zip. And, boy, poor number 16. That's Samir Mughal. Said, hey, where did you go? And here comes the extra point to make it 21-0. And Gabriel Canabrava might have a sore leg before this one's over. Sean, there is still, I'm guessing, over 9 minutes left in this first quarter, and it's 21-0. And it look on we have on the sideline warming up Braden Jupe, another QB. He's 6'7", Sean. First-year kid from Nanoose Bay, British Columbia. 6'7". I wonder if he's on the basketball team, too.
I'll tell you, Owen Webb has had a real rough start there, Pete.
Yeah.
And picked off.
He had the wind at his back, too, just a little overthrown. 21-0, folks. 9:48 to go here in the first. Rogers TV, along with OUA, we got Jeff and Kieran that just do a tremendous job. All the crew bringing this to you live. Peter Cobb along with Sean Moynihan. Our 9th year of doing Guelph broadcast, and Canabrava puts a foot into it. Going to be fielded in and around the 10-yard line by number 86, and he makes a couple of people miss and gives at least decent field position. Alfred Ole, yeah, the engineering, 4th year engineering from Curtis, Ontario. Boy, engineering. I don't know if you could add up all my marks. I could never get into engineering.
Eunice Larry with his nose in there on the tackle, Pete.
First down for these Lions, and let's see. Looks like Webb is still in there. Yeah, he's still in there. They were just showing Jupe warming up on the sidelines. 3 receivers to the right. There's the handoff. And, oh, who put the shoulder in there? Number 43, Sean.
That's McDougall.
Oh,
Braden
boy.
McDougall. I think he led Guelph in tackles last week. I'll tell you, the linebacker crew last week, Pete. McDougall, Farigo,
Watch this shoulder here, Sean. Bang! I'm telling you.
Boy,
Eluga is just saying, oh, boy, I don't know. That's a punishing hit. And, again, here we are in 2nd and long. 3 receivers out to the right, 2 here to the left, 1 setback. That's Eluga. Back to pass, looking, going to throw that down the sideline. Got a man open and it just overthrown. He was looking for number 1.
That's
Avante McCoy. Yeah.
But he was well covered, Pete. 21, Malloy. Excuse me. We got double numbers here on the side, eh? It's Malcolm James. That's what I was trying to say. Malcolm James came over on the coverage there. And York is forced to punt again.
Yeah, Nathan Walker, the 2nd-year kid from Bowmanville, Ontario. Boy, the Cobb family reunion was held in Bowmanville one time, and here's this kid from Bowmanville putting a foot to it, a high kick, and it's caught. We got a flag on the play, probably a no yards.
No yards, Pete, and that's the 15 variety, I believe.
And Anakin Guthrie there, number 37 with the punt return, gained about 10. Let's see what referee Chu has to say here. Switches on his mic. Going to give Henry some airtime. There he is. No yards. Boy, and Dane Udzepski, first-year marketing kid from Calgary, says, oh, please don't say my name, Mr. Chu. Wrong reason I want to be called for a penalty. Anyhow, that moves the ball right up to midfield. And we have the score clock is still out, but we do have it, as you can see, 7:58 to go. 21-0 for these Gryphons who had this. And look at, there's a new marshal in town, Sean. Marshall McCray. And he turns, fakes the handoff, rolls to his left, dishes it out to citizen Kane Stevenson. He's got a first down and more. He's all the way to the 37-yard line of the Lions.
And Pete, it's such it's so devious when they put in McCray because he loves to run the ball.
Oh yeah, what's this? Great hit fake to Malloy. Rolling step.
Holds the defense and Kane Stevenson.
That's a mismatch. Kirill Nari just doesn't have a chance trying to guard Kane Stevenson. 4 receivers, Sean, out here to the right, 1 to the left. McCray continues at the quarterback. He hands it off. Malloy looking for a lane, and good defense there by the Lions. There was a host of them.
Number 4, Sterling May, came up and made a big tackle for York.
Along with number 54, Cameron Belisle.
Maybe gained a yard on the play.
First-year biomedical science kid from Martintown, Ontario. Belisle. 5'10", 196. Nice play by that defense, putting this Gryphon in 2nd and long. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 35-yard line. McCray fakes the handoff, throws, got a man open. What a catch there by Genesis. Oh, my.
Plucked that one out of the air. Looked like it was going to be an errant pass, Pete, but take a look at this.
That fake, that play fake again gives you time, and look at, he just throws a dart, and what a catch by Genesis. First down, Guelph. Ball now at the 24-yard line, and with 6:09 to go, the Gryphons are rolling. So we mentioned a huge win down there at McMaster University. That Ron Joyce Stadium down there, is it?
Ron Joyce, yeah.
All right. Here's the fake handoff, rolling out to the side, and now almost getting tripped up. But that gets, look at McCray make a move, and getting him from behind, but not before he gains about 6 yards. They almost got him in the backfield, but he's so elusive.
He ran for 20, gained about 6 maybe on that play.
What's this? Oh, my. Almost, and he maintained.
I thought he was going to throw the ball there for a moment, but thought better of it.
And you know what? Great hustle by 51, Maxwell Tufescu. He came and followed the pursuit there all the way over. Okay, they're going to let Marshall take a break. Here comes Tristan Aboud. 2nd down and 5. Ball at the 19-yard line of the Lions.
Look for William Arsenault, Pete.
Back to pass. Aboud got all kinds of time. We got a flag down. Still got it. Goes to his check down man, Malloy, and he's got it. Let's see where they mark it. He might be a yard shy of the first down. Let's see what the penalty's all about, Sean. You can see referee Chu going over, and it looks like it's going to be against the Lions. So they'll gain 5, and that might be just enough for that first down. Boy, this is something the York Lions can't afford, is to penalize themselves. They're having difficulty stopping the offense now.
They make a big stop, Pete, and there they go, the penalty. It's going to be a first down.
But I hope our camera folk can get a shot of the crowd filling up on the far side of the field. The stands are full below us, Sean, but on the grass out there.
The berm is alive. I call it the berm. The berm is alive.
Yeah, it really is.
On a perfect day here.
Wow, it is an absolute beautiful day. We had a great ride down the mighty 401. I left the Maple City about 7:30, and you can see it is a first down. Picked you up in the Forest City. Got a chance to see Virginia Moynihan, who's going to beat Bobby Flay. I know it. That's her goal in life. Okay, here we go. First down for the Gryphons. Aboud still in there. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Malloy the lone setback. Stevenson comes back in. Here's a long pass out to the flat. It's caught. One man missed. Did he get in? No, they're saying he got stepped out around the 2-yard line.
And Pete, that is one long
wow,
throw.
That is. It's so far I couldn't see the number.
Jared Tessier caught that pass, number 88.
Yeah.
From Welland, Ontario. First-year kid.
And it looks like there's a new marshal in town coming in, and we've seen this in short-yarded situations.
For sure,
Sean.
Pete.
Kane Stevenson coming out here to the right. A host of running backs, lots of motion by everybody. Look at this. And the handoff is fake. McCray's going to keep it, and he marches into the end zone for another Gryphon touchdown. And unfortunately, we do have a York Lion.
Pete, there was bodies flying everywhere on that play.
Tremendous motion.
All types of movement.
And that makes that's a Guelph touchdown, folks. You can watch the replay here. Look at the fake handoff. And, oh, my goodness, McCray, unfortunately, number 51, Maxwell Tufescu had no chance, and that might be, I wonder if that's Matthew down on the field. I don't know if that's 51. I should say 50. Yeah, 51 is Maxwell Tufescu. Cameron Belio, there's number 54, but he was in some discomfort. I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, immediately, Pete. And the official was right on it.
Yeah. And you know, with the University of Guelph, our York Lion team, depth is an issue too, Sean. You're thin.
Very young team,
yeah.
and Coach Griffith told us about this. They're young. They're trying to develop a system, keeping everyone enthused.
Seemed like his shoulder was giving him an issue. He's sitting up now.
Boy, and that shot there,
Yeah.
Pete, shows the hordes of
Look
people.
at that. We just haven't seen that at all this year, folks, with the crowd, even down here in the end zone and the corner.
Sure, friends of Guelph football at one end, alumni at the huge alumni group at the other end.
Dexter Sargent is the injured player. Dexter Sargent.
That appears, Pete, to be a forearm or something there.
You know, he's a third-year engineering kid from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And I'm going to give you another famous person from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. The Unknown Comic.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
He is.
You are really testing everyone's memory out there, Pete.
All right, here is another touchdown and an opportunity to expand that lead. I don't think that is right. The kick is good. Is that 4 touchdowns, Sean?
It's 4 touchdowns.
28-0, not
Should be
33.
28.
Yeah, 28-0. With still, ooh, jeepers, there's that cannon again. That even scared Kevin Horton. And Kevin, you know, is a self-defense expert, too.
Tell you.
Sitting to my immediate left. He's going to help us out on any calls. He's kind of our Dean Blandino. Normally we have Murray Drinkwater, but apparently he was last seen in Buffalo Wild Wings.
He's now opening franchises for Buffalo Wild Wings. He's in Listowel this weekend, opening the latest.
Oh, goodness. I want to give a shout out to Nick Oakley and Jeremy Parkinson. We met them the last game 2 weeks ago, Sean.
You get texts during the game.
Oh, they're just the
former
best.
Guelph students.
Yeah.
We finally had an opportunity to
We
meet
met
them
them.
here. They are diehards.
Oh, jeepers.
And they tune us in all the
They are
time.
just wonderful guys.
Yeah, fantastic. And
they love Guelph football,
they
and
do.
they're
they like it when there's a sack.
They
Peter.
do,
They
and
like that
I
call.
hope for them we get a chance.
Yeah.
We talked to the defensive line coach, and we said, hey, you got to let loose. You got to send all 12, 11 guys, because we got to make that call.
Hey, Pete, why we have a bit of a timeout here. Last week in the OUA, Windsor remains unbeaten, going to Ottawa and winning 42-31. Western scored with 13 seconds left on a 55-yard pass to sneak by Queens. You talk about snatching victory from the jaws of defeat at the last moment. Laurier over Waterloo, and Carleton beat this York team.
All right, here's the kickoff. Canabrava gets it down deep, scooped up by a Lion there, and a nice shoestring tackle there. Is that Guthrie, number 43? Or Braden McDougall made that shoestring tackle.
Boy, and Braden has started this game off with a couple of big hits. He's a linebacker for Guelph.
Look at that. Whoa, textbook. Olay was the recipient of that tackle. Webb still in the game. 28-0 is the score here with 3:24 to go.
And York needs
they got to get a first down.
They
Yeah,
need
got to
some
give this defense a rest, that without question. All right. 3 receivers to the left. There's the handoff, and going to be brought down by a swarming Guelph defense. Maybe no gain on the play, or maybe a loss of 1.
Leading the way, Pete, number 44, Al-Khadi.
Yeah, Yusuf.
And he's played fantastic this year on that corner.
Yeah.
sacrificing everything to get inside.
Boy, 2nd and 10. There's a good shot on number 44. All right, 4 receivers out here to the left. 1 the lone setback. 1 receiver to the right. 3 rushers. There's the pass out in the flat. Oh my goodness. I'm going to tell you something. Miles Lafoucade had a cakewalk to that end zone.
And he knows it.
Yeah.
And does the...
Now look at this perfect somersault.
Yeah, that's called the depression somersault after you miss a ball like that. But, oh my. And look out, everyone. Anthony Guthrie.
He's back along with Thomas.
Yeah.
They're standing around their own 45, 46-yard line respectively. The punt, high, deep.
It's a good one.
Guthrie's got it. He's going to come out to the near side, make one player miss. He's got a lot of room out here. We got a flag down, Sean. So this one may go for all for now. But what a shoestring tackle by number 81. Tommy Okalana.
Okalana came
yes,
from nowhere
he did.
to make that.
Good hustle by 81.
There might have been a block in the back over closer to us, Pete. Right there.
Yeah. But look at Guthrie in the open field. Look at Olawana come here. He just dived, did not quit. Boy, I respect that, Sean. Your team's down 28-0. You're not even out of the first quarter. That kid's not giving up. I love it. Be so easy just to mail it in. All right, the ball coming now all the way back to the Guelph 37-yard line. Tristan Aboud, who has just been superb this year, folks. First-year kid, and he is getting it done. Fun to watch. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 setback. Aboud back to pass, looking, throwing it down the slot, got a man open, it's caught by Arsenal, and he's all the way to the 50, I should say the 44-yard line.
And Pete, I see Arsenal jerseys in the crowd right below us today. I'm assuming parents. What a great play.
Willem from Calgary, Alberta. First-year kid, too. Right in the slot. Ball now at the 44-yard line.
Well, the touch on that pass was outstanding, Pete. He went over top the linebackers and dropped it right into Arsenal.
All right, 3 receivers to the right. There's the fake handoff. Another toss into the slot and caught again. We'll get to the number momentarily here. A bullet thrown by Aboud. I don't know if that was Jacob Thomas, number 81.
81, Jacob Thomas.
Very nice.
Boy, are they sharing the ball today.
Hot says zip it in there. Because that linebacker, number 50, almost got his hand on it. Dexter Sargent, good to see him back in the game. 3. All right, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's the handoff. No, it's a fake handoff. Got a man open. It's Genesis. Touchdown, Gryphons! Oh, the second of the day for Vashon. Oh, goodness.
It is so great to have see that kid have success, Pete. 3rd-year kid.
Yeah.
From Windsor, Ontario.
He is, and boy, I'll tell you, makes it 34-0. Now, Sean, what's the over/under on the cannon firing today?
I'll tell you, Pete. You think we'd be ready for it?
Yeah,
but,
I know. It just startles you, folks.
Yeah.
If you're here. All right, here comes the extra point. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. And like I said, Gabriel Canabrava is going to have a tired leg before this one's over, because it's 35-0. Again, the score clock, they've had issues with that.
A couple games ago we had difficulties.
Yeah, we had some difficulties, but we'll see the score come up here on the screen. Here's Canabrava, good shot of him. 1:14, Sean, still to go
in the first
quarter. Here we have some of the Canadian military down below us. Boy, we thank them for their service. They look sharp in their greens, their tams. I love it. Thank you, folks. They're going to be honored here shortly, I'm sure. Canabrava is going to kick it off from his own 45.
Pete, this environment is absolutely as full of a house as I've ever seen, I think, here at Guelph.
I agree. Kickoff over here to the right. I'm going to grab it is number 86, Ole. Ole cuts to the right, finds a seam, and nice tackle there by number 41, Josh Masnagi. Yeah, good hustle. Now, do you think Coach Sheehan is saying, hey, this is going to be an opportunity, too, to maybe get some of my guys, the second string guys that are 2 and 3 on the depth chart.
Sure.
Get them some experience.
Sure, and I'm sure he's going to slide lots of different people in, but at the same time, important to get this number 1 unit, some good work and some good time. In fact, Jacobson is just back in second game, so getting everyone accustomed, and he talked about self-improvement each game, just get a little better. Here we go, Pete.
Owen Webb hands off. Nice run up the middle and thrown down by my namesake, Mr. Cobb.
Jack Cobb, number 50 wide. Thomas Cobb.
I'm going to tell you something. Thomas threw him down like the great Dick Butkus used to. Look at this. Whammo! And I think that was Ilunga, who was the recipient of that. Second down and, let's say 3. It was a gain of 7. So here we go. Lots of motion. Fake the handoff. Throw out to the sideline, and it's caught. And, yes, that is going to be a York Lion first down. The first of the game. McCoy with the reception.
McCoy with the catch, Pete. And this ball went through a couple people.
Yes, it did.
I thought from our vantage point this might be picked off. Look at that coming right at us.
Good hands by McCoy.
Malcolm James.
First down for the Lions. They have the ball now at their own 38-yard line. 3 receivers head out to the right, 2 here to the left. Lots of motion. Fake handoff, throwing it into and just out of the reach. Boy, he was open.
Pete, he had his man, number 86, just couldn't find him.
Alfred Ole. Where's 86?
Alfred Ole, you're right.
Webb still in there at quarterback. Watch this, folks. There's the fake handoff. You can see Ole is open, just a little bit too far in front of him.
That quick out there in the middle. And Pete, you are right about this. This
shaking.
booth of ours today.
Yeah,
it is shaking.
Yeah,
and
I hope they have like giant pontoons below us if it does collapse, folks. All right, back to pass. Webb looking. He's got time. He's going to try to roll out. Makes one man miss, and finally goes down. And probably a wise decision.
Pete, Guelph might get credited with the sack. I don't think so. It's going to be about
back to the line
half a yard.
Yeah. Watch this Webb here. He stops. Good block there.
This isn't his forte, though.
No, it's not. He's a pocket passer.
Yeah.
All right, another punt for the York Lions.
Mind you, York did get a first down and a little bit of possession time there.
Let's see. Guthrie's got it. He cuts up the middle. Got a lot of room and makes a couple of people miss and continues to run and gets the ball all the way to the 38-yard line. A dash of about 32 yards.
54, Cameron Belial making the stop there. Or Anakin was going to celebrate another touchdown, I believe.
Look at him accelerate through there, Sean. Like, boy, man, makes a couple of people miss and then just runs over the would-be tackler there. We got a player down. Just across midfield, it's a York Lion. Hopefully, again, just a cramp, nothing serious. You can see.
Go ahead. Why we have a minute. This week in the OUA, we have some great games going on. Ottawa travels to Western. McMaster visits Laurier. McMaster is 1-3, and they are in difficulty. Should they not grab a win here pretty soon? Toronto heads up to Carleton, and at 4 o'clock, you might want to tune this game in after ours. Queens travels to Windsor. Queens is 1-2 after being highly ranked to start the season. That should be a heavyweight battle up in the Rose City.
All right, and here you can see that's Justin Sarator with a couple of Lions coming out for assistance. It looks like it's more than a cramp. He's in some discomfort, but you can see now they are honoring his military personnel, and yeah, we got a clap. Thank you for your service. Certainly appreciate it. There it is, a great shot. You know, Remembrance Day is just over a month away,
Month and a half away, yeah.
Yeah, we always pay our respects to those that made the supreme sacrifice that allow you and I to do what we do day in and day out. See where the...
Can't walk off. They got to take him off on the machine.
Okay. He's unable to walk. They're bringing out the cart now. And as I mentioned, his name is Justin Sarator, defensive back, first-year business economics kid from Vaughan, Ontario. Justin, we wish you a speedy recovery. You can see favoring that right leg. Sarator. Well, that's one thing I like about those Lion uniforms. You can see those names, nice and big there. Very good. York campus down there in Toronto, Ontario. A beautiful campus. It's a good shot of Nathan Griffith there with the headset and the white ball cap. We had a real pleasant conversation. Boy, was he so accommodating.
For sure. And, you know, in honesty, realize his team is in deep, and they've had trouble scoring points, as we commented already on. But, oh my, he was so positive, and he really stressed with us. I have a young team, and we're producing leaders, and we're getting a little bit better every week.
You know, Sean, we got to stick around too, fans. We got to make sure they stick around at halftime. We have an up-and-coming country star, Owen Riegling, set to put on a performance you don't want to miss. That's the halftime performance. I remember when the Rec Laws were heard. You got down on the stage and were doing cartwheels.
Well,
Man.
I like to move with the Rec Laws, as you know, and after that second somersault, they asked me to leave, but what the heck?
All right.
We're good.
Owen Riegling at halftime. Don't want to miss it, folks.
Here's go, Pete.
Marcia McCray, now the quarterback. Look at the old option play. And hustling is Malloy, and Malloy puts the shoulder down and gains about 18 yards and takes it down to the 22-yard line. Another Gryphon first down here. We are now in the second quarter, and they do have, they're working on getting the score clock getting up. We have some of the lights on.
There's the play, as you can see, a nice pitch.
Look at that. Malloy says, I'm not running out of bounds. And he's not a big kid.
Nice.
He put the shoulder down there. All right, Marcia McCray. Ball at the 22-yard line of the Lions. Malloy, the lone setback. Kane Stevenson in the right slot. McCray looks out there. He's looking. He's going to throw a dart, and that is down and off the shoulder pad of Arsenault. And that ball was catchable, Sean. Watch this, folks. I can't hang this on McCray. Watch this rolling. This is a tough thing to do. First of all, he throws a bullet. And
just a bit behind him.
Yeah, a bit behind.
But still, we know Arsenault has a great hand.
Oh, yeah. I think he allowed that to hit his shoulder pad, but he'll get another shot at it here. Second down and 10. Again, the ball at the 22-yard line of the Lions. Marshall McCray back to pass, and he's going to take off and run, and it's good defense there.
51 wrapped him up. Maxwell Tafusco.
Yeah, good play, and here we go. The special teams, a field goal unit for the Gryphons. Sound first time we've seen them today. Here as the score is 35-0.
Canabreva coming in. Nice tackle on McCray. Being 3rd and 10 there, Pete. Maybe would have liked him to throw the ball, but
ball going to be spotted at the 26-yard line, so a 26-yard attempt with the wind at his back. Ball snap, ball's down, kick is up, and the kick is good. And so with 13:22 to go here before halftime, it's 38-0 for the Guelph Gryphons. And you know, at week one, when you and I were riding home after that big win for Guelph against Toronto, we looked at that Western score and thought, 83-0. How does that happen?
For sure.
I can see how it happened.
Yeah, for sure, Pete. And, you know, we mentioned it earlier, but when you're not possessing the ball, when you're not getting first downs, it is tough. And I remember Coach Sheehan telling us this before. It's about first downs. It's about keeping your defense off
rested.
the field, getting some rhythm out of your offense. And when you don't have that and that defense continually heads out, you're in trouble.
All right, there's a fake handoff, throw into the slot, and it is it caught or there's a collision there? Let's see. Boy, Guthrie, he is a ball hawk. I thought he caught that.
It's incomplete, Pete.
Yeah.
We kind of lost it in the maze of players.
2nd down and 10. This is going to be a challenge here for Webb. He's throwing against the wind. Really good defense. Look at all the red jerseys over there, including number 22, Devin Cromwell. All right, 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 setback. Back the pass. Webb faking, looking, got some time, throws it across the middle. It is dropped. Oh, my.
Pete was in his hands, number 9. That's Hayden Farrar. Just couldn't squeeze that.
Yep, Farrar, unfortunately. Because, you know, Webb's got time here looking. Look, he's
good
looking.
Protection, a little bit of a hold over the corner there on 91.
And just dropping the ball. And they're going to have to punt into the wind. And, boy, Thomas and Guthrie are going to go deep. And I would think they might try to keep it away from Guthrie, because he has been electric when he gets the ball in his hands. It's blocked, and it's going to be scooped up by the Gryphons about the
Mason Duvall.
Mason
Duvall is a backup running back, RBP, number 32, and I can't wait to take a look at that. Helping him with Zach Valentine, too, on that play.
Watch this,
here
folks.
we go. I want to make sure we get the right number. I thought it was 32. Look at that extension.
It was.
Outstanding. Oh, if he had had
that ball bounced up. He's got a touchdown.
I don't know why they have points on that ball. It never bounces correctly, Pete, but he would have picked that up and scored, but what a play.
Here comes Abood. Now back at quarterback. He turns and hands the ball off, and hustling up the middle is number 32.
And that is Mason Duvall.
Speak of the devil.
And I guess if you get to block a punt, get in there, kid.
You get in there. We're going to get you a touchdown. Well, he got it all the way to the 1 yard line. Watch this. Nice draw play. Love the play action fake there, too. You know, pretending that he may not hand off the ball was Abood, going through the motion, and that's so critical. And look who comes into the game. There's a new marshal in town. Ball at the 1 yard line. As we mentioned, we've seen this all season when the Gryphons have the ball down in and around the goal line. It's that triple threat. And look at that stacked backfield.
Yeah, and this is something we have not seen before.
Yeah, lots of motion. McCray fakes the handoff. He turns. He's going to run to the outside, and he can walk into the end zone. We do have a flag down. It's a touchdown for the Gryphons. But let's see what the flag's all about. Let's see. I wonder if Kevin Horton knows what the call might be. It might be a legal procedure. He thinks it is. What a call. Kevin Horton made the call from up here in the booth.
Got a live mic downstairs somewhere.
We do, yes. All right, no eligible end. You have to cover up that player. So they'll move the ball back 5 yards. And let's see if McCray remains in there, or
it's Abood.
Abood has come back in with the ball now at the 6 yard line. It'll be first down again, 1st and goal, 11:31 and counting, 38-0. Have the lead. You can hear that live mic down that seems to be on down in the field. Look at this little razzle down and walking into the end zone. Touchdown Gryphons. And is that Citizen Kane Stevenson? It is. Number 7, his second of the day. Wow, what a play. Well, Sean, I think you could have scored on this play.
Well, the two offensive giants really for Guelph has each scored 2 touchdowns today.
Genesis and Stevenson.
Yeah, Vishon. And that's great to see them getting them the ball.
Canabrava with the extra point to make this 45-0. The kick is up. The kick is good. There you have it, 45-0, 11:02 to go before halftime. And want to remind people, stick around because we have Owen Rigling set to put on a performance you don't want to miss. He's an up-and-coming country star.
And Pete, you know, here in Guelph, Friday Night Lights is so exciting. Check out Guelph High School football. Friday Night Lights presented by McDonald's of Guelph. Hey, get your tickets at griffins.ca/tickets. And I heard they had literally
3,500.
Thousands out. Friday Night Lights here, a couple games. How exciting. How great for high school football to come and play on this field.
There you go. Look at that.
Look at this. They got the schedule up for us.
Love it. You got to get out, folks. Football in this stadium is just wonderful. Here we go. Canabrava kicking the ball from his own 45. He's got the wind now behind him. Let's see if he can pound it into the end zone. He's going to go for height here. Ball is captured at his 5-yard line. The Lion trying to get outside. Nice move. That might be Ole. He's going to get around the end. And finally taken down over there. Was that Canabrava? It was.
It was Canabrava. We talked to the kicking coach about this.
We have a late flag. I don't know what that's all about. Look at Ole. Good set of wheels by that kid. Good blocking out there, but watch Canabrava. Unafraid. That's a kicker, folks.
Yeah. We talked to the kicking coach about this.
Yeah.
They encourage it. Gauderia, the punter for Guelph, is super active on kicks, too.
Okay, the flag picked up, and here's Henry Chu. He's had a little bit of airtime today. 2 fouls. Okay, penalties offset. First down.
The boys having a meeting.
Yeah. First down on the 41-yard line of the Lions. Webb still in quarterback. Got 4 receivers out here to his right, 1 to his left. Turn, hands the ball off. And breaking 1 tackle and getting a good gain of about 7 yards is New Meadows 0.
Well,
Ilunga.
Ilunga got tackled by number 0 Jacobson there, Pete. So
right.
It was 0
wow, look at
0.
that. You don't see that. How often has that ever happened? Man, oh man. 0 tackled by 0. He is the feature back, Ilunga. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. This is a key play to give that defense some rest. Back to pass, looking, throwing it. Oh, hit immediately.
Cromwell, Pete.
Oh, man,
Devin Cromwell.
Number 22, the 4-year kid from Toronto, Ontario, and it's 3rd down. And
Pete, he was.
Coach Griffith says, hey, we're going for it. He's rolling the dice like Danny Campbell. Oh, boy, it was a sad Sunday for me, Sean, you know.
The Detroit Lions faltered before a big home crowd.
Yeah.
Not the case here today in front of this crowd.
No, 45-0, 3rd and 3, 9:38 to go before halftime. 3 receiving. Oh, they're getting him up on the line. Back to pass, looking, throwing, got a man open, got a first down and more. Oh, and textbook tackling over there by Miles Lafoucade. Catch was made by number 9, Hayden Farrar.
That's a nice play, Pete. Slipped in over the middle, and boom, another
Look
great
at that.
tackle.
That's textbook tackling, folks. All right, first down Lions. They have the ball now for the first time in Guelph territory. It's at the Guelph 53-yard line. Back, they throw the ball into the slot. Again, making one or two players miss and being wrestled to the ground. Again, Miles Lafoucade had a hold of number 0.
Wasn't letting him go, just wrapped him up.
Looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 5.
Came off his block.
Players hustling off. Boy, they get this play off here with a Guelph player still on the field. Oh, he might have just got off. Back to pass, got some room, and Sacramento! There you go, number
Curtis
99.
Wood-Manzi.
Oh, yes. A loss of 5. And let's see. Got a little bit of hesitation. Are they going to punt the ball? It looks like they are. 3rd down and 10. Look at that sack. Number 99.
Great quickness
98.
by Wood-Manzi.
Curtis Wood-Manzi.
Little bit of confusion on the sideline here.
All right. Back to punt. The Lions. Thomas, Guthrie back deep. Punt, kind of going over here to Guthrie. He's going to field it, run out of bounds. He fields it, catches it in and around his own 11-yard line. It'll be 1st down for the Gryphons. They have the wind and the ball and the lead.
Good punt, Pete.
Yes, it was into the wind.
For sure, into the wind and no return in essence.
If you're just joining us, it's been all Gryphons. 45-0. Peter Cobb along with Sean Moynihan, Scotty Fraser, and Justin two-hand tomahawk slam dunk down on the in the booth doing the pregame and halftime. Here we go. Abood takes a look, surveys the situation, back to pass. Got time, rolls out, just dumps it off here. One man missed and gonna get a 1st down, and that's all you need.
And what a great decision by Abood, Pete. He had lots of room.
Duval, yep.
He did not need to run.
He
Dishes
said,
off.
Mason, you're the running back. You take it. It did. It's a little 5-foot pass, and Duval makes that first guy miss.
Covers up the ball, puts the head down.
Good tackle by Kirill Neri. Made a miss and then got up and made the play. 1st down ball now at the 30-yard line of the Gryphons. Lots of motion. Turn, hands the ball off. Duval right up the gut. Look at him go. He's got another 1st down. Number 32, Mason Duval. Getting some time. Back-to-back 1st down. One through the air and one on the ground. Look at him go. Exploding through that hole, Sean.
Of course, Duval had the big block of the punt.
Yeah, he's had a monster game so far. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Abood back to pass look, throws a little button hook out there to Vishon Genesis. He's got it, and another 1st down.
Vishon is having a game today, Peter. He told us in warm-up he was hoping for 10 passes his way today.
Well, he's got at least 7, I would think.
He's got a couple. Well, he's got a couple touchdown catches.
There he is, number 11. All Canadian in my eyes, for sure. 3 to the right, 2 to the left here. Abood takes the snap, back to pass, blitz coming. Throw, man open, caught. Thomas with the catch.
Tremendous hands again, a little bit behind him, Pete, number 81.
And that takes the ball down to the 38-yard line. And boy, this is, you talk about dissecting a defense. You're seeing it here. Tackle.
York has called a timeout, Peter.
Yeah, give their defense a rest.
Pete, let's take a look at the top 10 here in the national rankings today.
Right.
Number 1, Western moved in. Number 1, Montreal. Number 2, 3rd, Laval. 4th, St. FX. 5, Saskatchewan. Laurier comes in at number 6. UBC, maybe a bit of surprise to everyone, is in at 7. Windsor has climbed to number 8.
Wow.
Everyone is telling us, look out for that Windsor squad. Number 9, Alberta. And at number 10 is Queens. And interesting, Queens are 1-2, 2 losses. Of course, they had the bye week the very first week. Queens still comes in at number 10.
Yeah, that's something with a losing record. Yeah, but you know, Sean, I'm going to tell you of that top 10. To me, the team to look out for, and we watched them here, is Taylor Elgersma and that Laurier Golden Hawk team.
Yeah,
they're formidable on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he that passing game of Laurier was impressive.
Yeah,
really impressive.
Ethan Jordan, Sal Jordan's boy from Chatham, Ontario, getting it done as a receiver. All right, first down for the Gryphons. Fakes the handoff. Genesis gets it out. He's got all kinds of running room in front of him. We have a flag, and that's going to be coming back. Might be an illegal block or a hold. Yeah, you can see it's going to be against, holding against the Gryphons.
Yeah, you take a look out here to the right, Peter.
Yeah, number
right
7,
that's
Kane Stevenson. Yeah.
That's kind of a hold.
Yeah. We have a Gryphon down on the far side over there, Sean. I'm not sure
what happened there.
Yeah, well, who it is either. I don't know if that's Ogilvy over there, number 14. Still down on his back. You can see they moved the ball back. We've got a little bit of time. We want to remind people the halftime performance. Owen Riegling, an upcoming country star.
And I think
there he is. Look at that. Look at that young kid. Going to be maybe like there. Oh no, it's Genesis.
It's V-Sean.
Oh boy.
V8.
There you go.
The motor on that guy is incredible.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's just a cramp and not something serious. You know, injuries, 2 key injuries to this Guelph team.
Oh boy.
Of course, Isaiah Smith. I call him the Rock. He looks like the Rock.
Yeah,
the running back got hurt in the first quarter of game 1. And then, of course, Anthony Soprano Mortuzzo, the torpedo, the hit man. Of course, he wears number 2. Out after game 1, and we just wish him a speedy recovery. Anthony's just huge fan favorite around here in this stadium and this program. And
there's Genesis walking off, Sean, and you can see he just might have just had his bell rung.
I hope it's minor, Pete.
Yeah, he's walking off under his own power, which is always a good sign.
The way they're kind of holding that right arm.
Oh, well, here we have another flag. Could be too many men. Let's see. And you know, York's saying, listen, that's how they're beating us. They're throwing an extra guy in the field.
A couple times they had 15 guys on the field. Yeah.
Man. Okay, back it goes, and now it's going to be first down and about 25. Let's see, this puts a little bit of pressure. The ball just across midfield. Ogilvy out there in place of Genesis. Aboud, the quarterback. Duval, the running back. And the ball, fake the handoff and get it out to Citizen Kane Stevenson. He gains back maybe some of that penalty yardage.
Maybe just about 5 yards, Pete. It's still going to be second and about 20.
There's the pass in the flat to Stevenson. Part of the All-State team, the Good Hands people. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Aboud, back to pass, looking, got kinds of time, throws it across the middle, caught, first down, Citizen Kane Stevenson.
And Pete, we have just seen the accuracy and the poise of one Tristan Aboud.
Watch this release, folks. Step with that left foot and just fire a rocket. And I talked about the Good Hands people. There's one of them, Kane Stevenson.
Second and 20, and they get 21 or 22.
Look at that, Andy Beckler up in the booth. We want to give Andy a shout out. He gets us all the stats, and here's a pass across the middle. Touchdown, Griffin. That looks like Thomas.
81, Pete, Jacob Thomas. He took
a shot. A shot of the cannon.
We just took a shot.
Oh, man.
We can't overstate it up here.
We got headsets on.
Yeah, that cannon goes off and
it reverberates through you.
Everybody
watch that catch. And he took a shot there at the lower legs, and you can see a little bit of discomfort, but touchdown. And this extra point by Canabrava can make it 52-0. And it is up and good.
And Pete, just think of all the alumni coming back today to visit their school, the University of Guelph. What a show by the Guelph Gryphons here in this first half.
There's Thomas right there on the bench. Nice catch, young fella. Touchdown, Gryphons.
Nice catch, Pete.
Yeah.
Way to hold on to that ball after contact. And Pete, why
look at here, Sean. Look at who's warming up. Number 10, Troy Hawkins.
We hear he's a big favorite here. Works super hard. We thought he might get in the game.
Yeah.
Number 10.
Here we go. Can he catch, Sean? If you were out, he's got some speed. Boy, Coach Sheehan's heading over there and might sign him. I'm telling you, the squirrel is not going to catch him. Oh, and he tackles the squirrel. And, the Hulkster.
What entertainment here at the University of Guelph. I tell you, he's a big kid.
Yeah, he is.
He had some wheels.
Look at the squirrel.
Look at him.
Yeah, the squirrel. He is a fan favorite, getting this crowd pumped up.
Yeah.
But he does look like a wrestler. All right, here's the kickoff.
He's loving every moment of it, Pete.
Yeah.
He is.
Why not? Canabrava puts a boot into it. High, deep, and look at how far back in the end zone. They're going to bring it out. Up down the middle. And crossing to the 23-yard line.
I'm not sure who was in on the tackle, but multiple red and gold.
86, that's Alfred Olay, who's carried the ball a lot. Look at Olay go. He's got some wheels, protecting that football, and then, yeah.
Pete, number 43, Braden McDougall.
I'm waiting for 97 to make a hit. Seamus Milligan. Did some service in the armed forces. All right. First down, 2:45 to go. 52-0 for the Guelph Gryphons. And the fake handoff, throw into the slot. Nice move. Good spinorama move there.
Wrapped up, Pete.
Yeah, that's number 1, Avante McCoy, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that's Cromwell, number 22.
Made the tackle.
On the tackle.
It's a pass out. McCoy's got it. Yeah, you're right.
22.
Cromwell right there coming in. McDougall also helping out. All right, 2nd down and 2. Almost imperative, Sean, they get a first down to give this defense some kind of rest.
Yeah, a couple minutes left in the half, Pete.
And they have to pass on every down pretty much. That's just the nature of the scoreboard. And they, I speak it, and they run the play, and Olay makes 2 or 3 people miss, and finally brought down at the 45-yard line. Great call, Ilunga.
And Pete, likely the biggest gain today for York. 2nd and long. They fool everyone.
What a great call. Watch this. Good blocking. And a fine open field tackle there by the safety. First down. Looks like 1:21 and counting. Might be 2 minutes.
Yeah,
counting, because we heard 2 whistles from
we've been
referee
informed
Henry Chu. Yep. All right.
Time is wrong.
Here's another handoff, and this time the Gryphons linebacking core says, "You're not getting away now." Ferrigo in on the stop.
Brandon Ferrigo right in the middle, Pete.
Ilunga with the run. And now it's 2nd down and 8. Webb, the quarterback, looking for that big play. Back to pass, looking, got time, throws across the middle, it's caught, first down.
Just out of the hands of Cobb, Pete.
Yeah, he was right there. And
Thomas Cobb was there.
number 82, Sean, with the reception, Dane Uzdebski.
Uzdebski, big play.
Calgary, Alberta, first-year marketing kid there at York University. And they have the ball now again into Gryphon territory. Trying to get on the board here before halftime. Here we go. Handoff again. And the running game starting to come to life. A gain of about 8.
Ilunga again with the ball,
Yeah.
Pete. I believe Frigo on the bottom of that tackle.
Boy, good hard running. Second down and about 3. It's interesting, this Guelph defense.
Yeah,
3
3
rush
man
and
front.
then 9 in coverage. And Coach Sheehan talked about that. It might have confused the McMaster Marauders last week. And really hustling to get that first down were the Gryphons there, and that different back there, number 25 or 6. Let's see. 26, Sean. Justin Fawcett, second-year kinesiology student from Tottenham, Ontario.
Joshua O'Donnell Campbell on the stop there, Pete. Time.
The Gryphons want to take a timeout here and kind of regroup this defense, because the running game of the York Lions on this drive in particular has come to life.
For sure, Pete, and a lot of it right up the middle. Listen, well, I have a moment, Pete. I wanted to mention visiting the stadium today. Marg and Steve DeGursey from Sarnia, both are outstanding school elementary principals there in the Sarnia area. You know, Marg was on the very first co-ed cheerleading team. They're having their 35-year reunion today in Guelph. So special hello and congratulations to Marg and Steve DeGurs. And ironically, their son plays OUA hockey here, or not OUA hockey. Yeah. plays for Guelph. Second year.
He played for the Storm at one time too, did he?
Sting.
The Sarnia Sting, right?
Sting. Fine hockey player. Dad was a fine hockey player. Anyways, welcome to the DeGurseys here in town today, celebrating their history with the U of G.
All right, reminder at halftime, Owen Regling is going to light up the stage here. Going to put on a performance you don't want to miss. Let's see if the Lions can get on the scoreboard. Back to pass. He got a guy in a flat and unable to hold on to it was number 82. He was open there.
That's Uzdebski again,
Yeah.
and man, you got to make that pass.
Yeah,
that
you
pass
do.
is a little behind him. Owen's got to hit him.
Watch how much room he has in front of him here, Sean. There is nobody out there.
For sure. Actually,
McDougall's the closest.
it's wrong side.
All right, second down and 10. Obvious passing down. You can see getting ready. Regling with his hat on, guitar in hand. Back to pass. Webb looking, throws it across the middle. It's behind. And I'm going to tell you, folks, out of the hands of one Lion and into another.
That's Uzdebski again. He
Yeah.
caught that ball on the deflection.
Yeah.
A little bit of a break for York, but
Hayden Farrar had it, went through his arms, and right to Uzdebski. And watch this. This is living right. Off there, and boom. Oh, hey, I got it. First down, Sean. Timeout, Guelph. I'm not sure if that clock, it says 21 seconds left. 121 left. 121 left before halftime. So the York Lions, Sean, are going to try to do something they haven't done a lot of this year, and that's score points.
they scored in Waterloo. I forget how many points they had in Waterloo. Maybe I think they actually had they had 32 points in Waterloo. They lost that game 53-32. But let's face it, scoring has really been a challenge for York, and this would be a real
Wow, McMaster leading Laurier 9-7.
Wow, we're just getting that. We'll check in with them at the half.
1 minute, 1 second left. All right.
I would call that a stunner.
Yeah,
Laurier
I
was to
agree.
lose at home.
Agreed. All right, fake handoff, looking, gonna run with it, and nowhere to go. And a host of players in there, including, I believe, my namesake, Mr. Thomas Cobb.
Pete, I think it was 52.
Yeah, 52,
Eunice
and what's
Laird.
there? 55. There's Cobb getting in there. But you're right, the initial hit was Eunice Larry. Good
You can
play.
see Coach Sheehan moving in lots of different players right now. Second down, Pete, and about 10, maybe 9.
4 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Nobody back. Looking, throwing deep into the end zone, and it is incomplete. And
Pete.
falling down hard onto the track there is McCoy, and we hope he is okay. He is in some discomfort. Avante McCoy, third-year kid.
Here's our replay, and he was well covered in the end, but
watch the how he goes down here. Down he goes. Ooh, onto that track.
onto that
His
artificial
elbow.
surface.
And he seems to be favoring that. You can see him down there. Boy, that's tough. We talked about depth. And, you know, it's been a difficult season for the York Lions. You suit up every week knowing it's a super challenge to not only try to win a game, but to score points. But here they are going to try. McCoy, you see him getting up. Crowd appreciating that, and along with these 2 broadcasters.
For sure, Pete, and you know, important here for York to get on the scoreboard.
A lefty.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a fake. Wide open out here, and he threw it out of bounds. Did he or no?
Caught Pete.
He caught it. What a play. I love it. A little razzle-dazzle from the York Lions. And here comes the offense back. Lots of discussion going on.
And Pete, you could see this play.
Number 9 with the reception, Hayden Farrar. Watch this, folks.
But he's
nobody
lined
out
up
here.
way outside. No one saw him. And this, I'm not so
what a great catch, so.
Not so sure if that first toe was out of bounds, and we'll get maybe another replay of that. But hey, kudos.
Yeah, sleeper play it is. And it looks like Coach Shane is about to throw the challenge flag. Oh, sorry. We can't do that here. Folks, having a little fun with Kevin Horton.
It is a crazy rule in the CFL where you can challenge a play.
Yeah.
It's kind of a funky thing, really.
All right. The Lions now have the ball at the 10-yard line. We are getting close to halftime. Here we go. There's the handoff, and running and getting into the end zone is Ole. Touchdown Lions. Or sorry, Ilunga. That is Melchis Ilunga. And the Lions have scored just before halftime here.
Well, they had that incredible gadget play on the fake field goal, Pete. And here, just right up the middle.
Yeah, there's nobody.
He takes a hit from Farigo, but too late. And Ilunga gets York on the board.
You know, I thought something was up because the field goal kicker is right-footed, but during the gadget play, he was left-footed, and he snapped it directly to him. There's the extra point is up, and it is good. And so, 52-7 is your score here as we are getting closer to halftime.
And you know, Pete, if you think about it this year, we have seen very few gadget plays.
Yeah. Boy, when Bill Brown was in charge,
when we first started here, they were doing
Yeah.
onside kicks, and
we want to remind folks that Owen Regling, he is getting ready. He's down talking to fans. He's got a guitar, getting ready to rock. He's an up-and-coming country star. And look forward to hearing him rock this place.
And they always put on such a great show at halftime here at homecoming. We've seen a lot of great bands here, and of course the kids get into it.
I got to give a shout out, Sean. At the pop party today, they had Montana ribs, and when you went up for your 6th rack, I said, no, come on.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, boy, Harvey's Hamburgers.
Harvey's Hamburgers, Montana ribs.
You can't beat it.
It's just incredible, and kudos to that group.
Oh.
What a job they do, and so welcoming. And
I tried to stuff a couple, for the ride home.
I'll tell you, the ribs, though. So thank you to Montana's, who's sponsoring a number of things here today,
including I think the scaring the dickens out of us, the cannon. All right, ball is caught by number 13 and being brought down. What a play there!
Number 81, Pete, I believe.
Yeah.
Okalana, what?
Simon Guerin with the reception and the return, and Okalana made the play. What a great play! He made a play earlier where he came and really hustled to prevent a long touchdown run.
For sure.
3U81. Aboud remains in at quarterback. I wonder here is if you just kind of, let's see. Tough to say. We don't really know exactly the time. Aboud's got the ball. He hands it off up the middle. And is that Malloy back in the backfield?
It is Malloy.
And he's back in there.
Solid 8, I believe, Pete.
A little bit of a hurry-up offense.
Maybe 9 on the run.
8 seconds, 35 seconds left. 35 seconds to go. Let's see what happens. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Aboud takes the snap. Again, hands off, running it up the middle. And look out, Malloy's broken it, Sean! He's at the 50! He's at the 40! Is he gonna be cut from behind? No,
sir.
Touchdown, Gryphons! What a play!
And Pete, that first step to his right, and he found daylight. And Donovan Malloy.
84 yards, and there goes the cannon again. My goodness, 23. Look at this, folks. Watch here. Gets to the outside, and 85 does his best. Look at that. It's a foot race. But look at the athleticism of number 23. And a diving attempt by 85.
Jake Barker on the chase.
He didn't quit.
No, he did not.
Here's the extra point, Canabrava. It's up, and it is good. And like thunder and like the bang of that cannon over there. Look at Donovan. What a great shot at him. And honestly, God, we got to tell our listening and viewing audience, soft-spoken,
gentleman,
very quiet. Oh, thank you very much, guys. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm from Hamilton.
I told him, point that ball at us up in the booth if you score a touchdown. I don't know if he did. He smiled after we asked for that. But
for sure.
Good for you, kid.
Well, and I think Guelph was just happy with running out the clock there, Pete.
Yeah.
But Donovan said, hey, hold on for a moment. And Pete, there's Vishon on the sideline, out of pads.
And he's got his arm in a sling.
With his arm in a sling.
I don't like to see that. Hopefully that's just precautionary.
I know, Pete, and he looks, he's got a big smile and he looks content.
And bye week next week, Sean?
No, not
2 weeks away?
2 weeks away.
Okay.
I think it's, I'll have to check there, Pete. I think it's Waterloo.
Yeah, I would rest him then and give him 2 weeks to, if he is. But hey, that's just this announcer saying that. Anyhow, here we go.
You gotta remember, in 2 weeks we're back here for Queens.
Yeah, I know.
Which will be fantastic.
Squib kick right down the middle of the field. Bounces off and into the end zone. They're going to have to try to pick it up and get it out of there. And brought down around the 5-yard line. What a neat idea to squib kick that.
Well, it took that erratic bounce, Pete.
It's interesting.
Take a look right here. Look out. It's a high hopper.
Yeah. Ole just manages to get it out to the 5-yard line.
That Ole kid has been incredible today.
Yeah, he's been busy.
He has taken a lot of hits.
All right, Gryphon defense. You need one more player out there. Only 10 guys on the field. Well, they're going to play with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, Sean. I don't think they can bring them on now, or be, well, they're just going to take a knee anyhow. Yeah. And there you go. It's halftime, and folks, the score, believe it or not, here you're looking 59-7 for the Guelph Gryphons. The York Lions have scored a touchdown. They've got to feel good about that. That hasn't happened a lot this year.
But really, all special teams, offense, defense have all shone really for this Guelph team. And the key, you know, the only concern or thought, injury.
Yeah.
You got to worry about injury.
Genesis, yeah, that's for sure. You will hope that it's just, you know, keeping that immobilized. You can see him walking off down there. But we are just moments away from Owen Regling. Gonna kick it into gear. This country music star. Got quite a band behind him too, Sean.
For sure.
You played in a band, didn't you, one time?
No, not for many years, Pete.
Okay.
But if the band ever gets back together, I'll give you a call.
You're looking for a keyboard player.
And Pete, boy, we got a moment. Got to mention again, Friday Night Lights.
Oh, yeah.
High school football every Friday night, presented by McDonald's here in Guelph. Everyone, get your tickets at gryphons.ca/tickets. That's Friday Night Lights.
Okay, good shot there of Owen Regling. R-I-E-G-L-I-N-G. Okay. Man, oh man. Okay, I want to sit back, relax, and here we go.
I'm Shema, your Central Student Association president, and as your undergraduate student union, the CSA has brought you your halftime show today. Well, for up-and-coming country artist Owen Regling.
How the hell we doing, Guelph? Who's drunk already? I grew up wild and I grew up true. A town most folks just drive through. We'd sit out by the dam on a night when the air was warm. Mama was an angel, Daddy was a saint. When the lights cut off, I could sneak out late to a spot on the west side, baby, nobody knew. Come and find me down where the tree line ends and the cattails grow. We can be free, living our dreams out, singing to the radio. I was raised on a little patch of heaven, wheat fields and old dirt roads, where the tin roof sings, the whole damn thing shakes when the cold wind blows. Well, it ain't all sunshine roads where the tin roof sings, the whole damn thing shakes. Times we all know, but I go back in a minute to the wicked fields and old dirt roads. I go back in a minute to the land of the wicked wheat fields and old dirt roads. Hey, da 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 da, na 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 na, la 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 na 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 na. And old dirt roads. How we doing? My name is Owen Riglin. I'm so happy to be here. This is a beer drinking song. I've got family I can lean on and friends that have my back. Buddy, there's been more than a time or two. This train's run off the tracks. I could be a pain in the glass, more empty than half full, and I can't get through to no one else. Sometimes I have to let a Bud Light up the heavy weighing on my heart. It shines on the future when mine's looking dark. Whenever I run out of things to do and words to say, I sit back and let a Bud Light the whenever I need answers, think I've lost the day. There's a place I go just down the road where they sell them by the case, or I can get them from a tap at the bars down on Main, where the bar stools sit me real high when I don't feel that way. Let a Bud Light up the heavy weighing on my heart. It shines on the future when mine's looking dark. Whenever I run out of things to do and words to say, I sit back and let a Bud Light do the lead. Hey! You guys with us or what? Hell yeah, sun's shining. This is damn cool. I don't always drink, but when I'm low I do. And if you're in the same boat, let me buy one for you. That's right, bud. Light up the heavy weighing on your heart. Let it shine on the future when it's looking dark. Whenever you run out of things to do and words to say, just sit back and let a Bud. Sit back and let a Bud. Sit back and let a Bud light the way. Thank you guys so much. My name's Owen Riglin again. This year I recently just signed one of them fancy record deal things and put up my first single to country radio called Love, the Sweater Song. And it's about how my girlfriend steals all my damn sweaters. And it started when I was in college. I went to Fanshawe. I'm sure some of you can relate to that. This one's called Love. Sing it if you know it. Well, she had a look in her eyes, but it was different that night. Kinda caught me by surprise when she took my hand, and my mind went, I think it's love, hey, I think it must be. Is this the feeling baby were together, I could tell that she was cold. I happened to have a sweater. She wanted to wear it. I should have known better, but I'm a naive gentleman, so I let her. Ain't seen my favorite hoodie in like 3 years, I guess. When you're in love, all your sweaters, they disappear. Damn, I think it's love. Hey, I think it must be. Is this the feeling they talk about on the TV? I think it's love. Hey, what else could this be? I'm so into her, and I think she's into me. It must be love. Oh yeah, it must be love. Yeah, I think it's love. What do you guys think? Thank you. All right, we got one more song for you. This one's called A Part of Me, and it's about my small town of Mildmay, Ontario, where I'm from. We got any small town folk up here today? Hell yeah. This one's called A Part of Me. I hope you like it. There's 1,000 people in this town, and they all know my name. The word gets out pretty quick round here if it's good news or shame. It's where I learned about Jesus, and I forgot his name. It's where I raised all my hell in my glory days. He's got his ways of teaching, misleading all the same. But when we burn together, it's one hell of a flame. I wouldn't trade this place for nothing if only you could see. But this town is who I am and who I want to be. This town's a part of me. Guelph University's a part of me. Yeah. This town, a place where you'll find sinners, a place where you'll find saints, and good old boys at the local bar on the corner of Main. I'm sure we got our problems, on that one we'll agree, but we're all trying to solve them. As far as I can see, this town's a part of me. Well, this town's a part of me. This town made me who I am. This town turned me to a man. This town knocked me to the ground. This town showed me where I stand. This town's a part of me. On the day I go, etch my name in stone and lay me in the ground and leave part of me in this. Thank you guys so much. My name is Owen Erdling. Enjoy the rest of the football game today. Give it up one time for my boys up here on this stage.
welcome to the inaugural and the first of many diversity in sports conference. Congratulations to everybody for making this all become a reality.
I would highly recommend that people within the sport landscape in Canada definitely come out to this conference next year. There's so much good information that can be absorbed from here, and I think we can all be part of the change within Canada if we all actively engage in conversations like this.
Coming to the Diversity in Sports Conference was one of the best experiences I ever had after coming to Canada. The people I was able to meet, the people I was able to network with, the friends I made, and the learnings I gained were tremendous.
Sign up right now. Follow them on whatever social media platform they are. Email the OUA, contact them, contact whoever you need to contact, find out when they're getting ticket sales again, and get here. This is a must-do every single year. Everyone needs to be here. We need to pack this place and get at it again in 2024.
We don't have to work alone. We can do this together, and it shows by the numbers that are here that we want to improve and we want to make a better future for all Canadians. Doesn't matter where they're from, but that's the goal that we have. So thank you so much for coming to the inaugural conference, and dare I say, see you next year.
1, 2, 3.
Diversity in sports.
Back here to second half action, just about ready to get underway. You got some stats for us, Mr. Moynihan.
Well, Pete, a big dominating half by the University of Guelph, but Tristan Aboud, first-year quarterback, 15 for 15 for 299 yards and 5 touchdowns. Just a super impressive performance by Aboud, number 8 here in Guelph. Donovan Malloy, and that last run of some 70 yards really helped out, but 6 carries for 130 yards. And Kane Stevenson with 5 catches, 87 yards. Vishon Genesis, 4 catches for 103 yards. Both Stevenson and Genesis had a couple of touchdowns. Over on the other side, Pete, Melkus Ilunga, that kid has worked his bottom off. 10 carries for 58 tough yards. He did score the lone touchdown for York. And we've got some, I don't want to call them surprises, Pete, but up at Western down the road in London, Ontario at the half. Western 14, Ottawa 10. And at Laurier, McMaster 9, Laurier 7 at the end of the first half. And we saw that vaulted offense of Laurier. But let's get back here to Guelph.
All right, here's the kickoff, the second half kickoff. It's going to be scooped up by the Lions. They've got it at their own 20-yard line, trying to make 1-2, and oh, what a hit that was. Number 86 went down in a hurry. Ole, who's done the bulk of the kick returns. It'll be first down about the 27-yard line. I didn't see who made that hit.
Well, it happened too quickly, Pete. It was a shot from the right side that takes out Ole.
Bang. Oh, my. Oh.
He didn't quite get the number.
But that was quite a hit. Anyhow, first down. Webb remains the quarterback. First and 10 from their own 29-yard line. The Lions did score a touchdown in that first half. Problem is they trail 59-7. There's the handoff. The running game was really working, and not a bad gain on first down.
8 or 9, Pete, right up the middle again for
Ilunga. Yeah, he does the bulk of the carrying. It's going to be 2nd and 2. And going to go up with a little hurry-up offense here, not let the Gryphons kind of get set.
Pete, I see they've brought in Cobb on defense.
Yeah, 55 here, playing the left linebacker position. Here's the turn, the fake handoff, throws into the slot, caught and brought down by the aforementioned Cobb and number 43.
That's McDougall.
Yeah.
And Braden McDougall's had a great game today for Guelph. Pete's been in on a lot of tackles. First down for
First down for the Lions.
And this is what they really lacked that first half, Pete. Any type of possession.
Sustained drives, yeah. They're trying to reverse his field and being brought down. There was good blocking up front. He had lots of time, but
a little confusion in the backfield there, Peter, for Ilunga.
Yeah.
Almost crashed into one of his own players, 86 there.
2nd and 9 here. Ball at the 47-yard line of the Lions. And you'd mentioned it. They just didn't have too many sustained drives to give that defense some rest. Let's see if they can convert here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, looking, got all kinds of time, throws. It's tipped off the hands.
And I think that was Cobb that got his hand on it there, Pete.
Yeah, Farrar just misplayed it, but it was Cobb who tipped it. And hey, when you got the last name Cobb, you're a playmaker. Let's not kid ourselves.
Or a playboy. We're not sure the exact.
Well, yeah, that I do know. No, but anyhow, we got a punt in order, and we got Thomas coming back along with Guthrie. Guthrie has certainly made an impact. I forget, he had over 100 yards in kickoff. What a beautiful punt. High, Spauer, and picking that ball as Guthrie at his own 20.
Boy.
We got an illegal block in the back. So even if he doesn't matter, he's out to the outside. And you can tell the crowd not cheering because they saw 2 flags and know it's coming back.
Well, Pete, we'll have to get a number on that, but it was so apparent.
Yeah.
I think that was Eunice Larry at 52. I don't want to say Larry if it's not him because it was so blatant.
Yeah.
Right in the back.
Boy, when Guthrie, look at him turn that corner and just accelerate.
And Pete, we mentioned earlier, he's short, so he can sort of hide behind that line and then make his move. It's pretty impressive.
We got to give the officials a shout out. Henry Chu, number 77, is the referee. The umpire, wearing 63, is Troy Herbert. Tobin Horton is the head linesman. The line judge is Danny Maxwell. The side judge, Andre Leduc. The back judge is Bill Sigeti. And the field judge is Kevin Collins. And up here in the booth is the supervisor of officials today, Mr. Kevin Horton. Tells me he's not related to Tim in any way, shape, or form, but wished he was. Anyhow, here we go. It is Tristan Aboud. Fakes the hand. No, he does hand it off. And a nice run by Malloy. And look at him go busting up there. And he looks like he's got a first down.
Pete. And Malloy, just a shifty little back.
Oh, my. Isn't this something?
But
the head linesman is Tobin Horton, and that's Kevin's son. Isn't that cool?
That's
Father's
great.
son.
That's great.
Boy, that's pride, I got to tell you.
And he's been perfect all day.
He has. He's not made one mistake. His dad up here has made a couple.
Well,
yeah. But
actually, his dad's corrected us about 5 times. So
here's Aboud, gets hit as he's thrown, and it's still caught by Arsenault, and he's got some free, and he's got a blocker in front of him, and Arsenault is off to the races. Touchdown, Gryphons, Sean!
Oh my, Pete! What a play! That's Arsenault's second touchdown of the day. There's the cannon, everyone.
Oh.
No, it's not gunshot in the parking lot.
Oh, my
it's
goodness. My nerves.
Aboud stood in there, Pete, and took a hit as he got rid of this ball. Credit to him.
Look at that. Still maintaining Arsenault. I want to see who was throwing that lead block out there that allowed him, once he got around the corner, he was off to the races. Regardless, it's a touchdown for the Gryphons. That makes it 65 points.
And Pete, that's 16 for 16 for Tristan Aboud today. I get him out of the game. He's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. And 6 touchdown passes.
For sure. Incredible.
Wow.
And we're talking about a first-year player, Pete.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
that Guelph bench.
He's just gaining confidence game after game. And, you know, when you have a confident quarterback, like we saw Taylor Elgersma have a field day here a couple of weeks ago, and boy, that's just
and great
what the
protection.
Yep.
And when you get
that offensive line has been spectacular.
When we saw Elgersma here, I mean, the protection he got was just unbelievable. He had all day. But credit that O-line. Coach Sheehan works with them.
Yeah, I want to give these O-line a shout out here. You know, Hosevar and Schestinger, Pyle, Ethan Pyle, Imanundo, Burakas, Gordon, Lancaster, Hamza, all doing a tremendous job.
For, you know, and often you don't really notice them until next day on film.
Yeah.
But they have really stood in there. They were fantastic up at MAC last weekend.
Yeah, you mentioned that. All right, here's the kickoff.
It's another beauty.
And trying to get to the outside, Ole. He does make a move and does get to the outside and gets pushed out of bounds around the 27-yard line by number 49.
And he's the
Nicholas
punter,
Gardero.
Gardero, a punter, and just a demon on special teams.
He loves to get in there. Well, it's going to be first down for the York Lions on their own 29-yard line. If you just joined us, it's been all Guelph, and much like the first half, they got the ball, first possession scored, and they did it again here with a long run in the second half, 66-7. Webb in under center. Turns, hands the ball, and being brought down, not yet, and trying to get down. Boy, elusive, and finally the Griffin
elusive
defense.
Pete, but went through the entire Guelph defense, and that's a loss of about 3 or 4.
Alunga.
Eventually, I think from number 46, Brandon Ferrigo with the big
he's
stop.
been in on a few, hasn't he?
I love the heart of that kid, number 46.
All right, second down and 11 to go. Passing down, Webb now will take it from the shotgun position. 4 receivers out to his left, 1 to the right. Back to pass, looking, throws it. High lofter, and it is intercepted.
Anakin Guthrie, the Skywalker.
Yeah, well, that was kind of a
floater.
Duck, and an easy pick.
Credit to him, Pete.
Yep.
He played it beautifully, cut in front of the man, went high, and that kid is athletic, Pete. He is.
He's had a big day today. First down, Gryphons. Another turnover, and they're going to get the ball at the 52-yard line of the Lions to start their second possession of the half. And there's a new marshal in town, and his name is McCray at quarterback. Let's see what happens. Lots of motion. Ball is snapped, turns. Hand it off, right up the middle goes number 32.
That's Duval.
Mason Duval.
I've not heard a lot of Craig Sherrington today, number 9 at the running back position.
And last week he saw some time.
He had a key run in the fourth quarter last week for Guelph. I just wonder if he's not hurt.
Yeah, 2nd and 5. I'm trying to look over on the sidelines to see if Genesis is in his civvies or still with that sling. Oh, I see him on the bench over there. He's still got that sling over the arm. All right, 2nd down and 5. McCray takes the snap. Fakes the handoff, he's got the ball, gets to the outside, and he is going to run for the. Look at him hurdle! Oh my goodness, was that Ronaldo Nehemiah? What a play!
What an incredible play!
Oh goodness gracious!
I don't know if he's got to be doing that up 66-7. Like,
I think
watch your health.
That's what Coach is saying. Listen, kid.
Yeah, I got an idea. Step out of bounds next time.
First down.
We need you for the future.
Oh my goodness!
That's been his billing, Pete, since he's come here. He is in the open field. He is just unbelievable. A lot of Trey Ford in him. You could just see it.
Well, they are related.
They are related. And Trey Ford.
Back to pass, looking. He throws a rocket out here. It's caught and thrown down. Is Ryan Ogilvie getting his first? Well, we got a flag. Late flags on the play. Let's see what the.
There's actually 2 flags that came out on that play.
I think it's going to be some type of, after the play.
Yeah, they weren't happy.
Conduct.
They weren't happy with the tackle here. I think to slam down
the
the
body
head.
slam. Yeah.
And I'm not sure if somebody said something or.
Let's see what Henry Chu has to say. Oh boy. Betancourt King. First-year kid. K-Mel. Where's he from? Whitby, Ontario.
Interdisciplinary social sciences is field of study. Did not show good discipline there. But
that's right. First down now, folks, for these Gryphons. They're knocking on the door again. They got it on the 20-yard line, 9:13 and counting to go here in the third quarter. They lead it 66-7. McCray hands the ball off. Good run here by Duval. Puts his head down, and he's got a first down and more. Down and inside the 10-yard line, down to the 8. First and goal.
Pete, you got to love it. He covered that ball up and put his head down and protected that ball.
Okay. Ball spotted just inside the 10, so it is first and goal.
Here's
still.
a replay, Pete, and you
Look
just
at
watch
that.
cover up
Yeah,
and
lower that
crash.
shoulder. Perfect technique. McCray gets everybody moving. Back the pass, rolls out to his right, throws it in behind. Oh, my. That was 6 going the other way.
It
Sean.
was, Pete, and I don't know if there was miscommunication on that play, and he expected him to turn in.
Spangenberg here, the ball was intended to, and oh boy. All right. Second down. And goal. McCray remains in there. Duval is the lone setback. In motion. Rolling. There's the draw play to Duval, and he breaks the tackle, and he's down to the goal line. I think he went down about the half-yard line,
Pete,
Sean.
it looked like he was stopped right in the middle. But what a breakout game for young number 32, Mason Duval.
Well, here comes the jumbo offense. Third and goal. And, you know, some people would say, hey, why aren't you going for a field goal here? But these are things I guess you got to practice because you're going to come up in a time where I need to score in this position.
Yeah, I think it's just good practice, Pete, is you get in a momentum and
there we go. Look at this setup. 2 receivers
look at that
out there.
camera
right?
angle for us today,
wow,
Pete.
Right down the line.
Unbelievable.
McCray going to run to the outside and just walk in, folks. Touchdown, Gryphons. And that was pretty easy.
Yeah, it was pretty easy, Pete.
Looked like a young Sean Moynihan as a WDSS Totten. Watch this, folks.
But look at
that
offensive line.
What did we say the over-under was on that cannon? I don't know. Look at that. Great play by McCray. Here comes the extra point. 72 is now the total for the Gryphons. 72-7. And we are still in the third quarter. All right. Ball down. Kick is up. It is good.
Into the Friends of Guelph football.
Yeah.
Incredible organization
really
here
is.
at the University of Guelph.
They do so much.
And a lot of former players and people just supporting Gryphon football. And Pete have generated over $100,000 in scholarship opportunities at this school. And very impressive.
If you're in the viewing audience, you got to come out to a Gryphon game just to see the stadium. Like, you know, they've got what club? They're honoring a football club up in the balcony Adirondack chair seats. It's remarkable.
Oh, for sure, Pete. It's just outstanding. The environment here is festive in the far end. Of course, we mentioned it earlier. They're honoring the first co-ed cheerleading team.
There's a good shot. Look at that, folks.
Look
Look
at
those
group.
Adirondack chairs up there. Like those are awesome seats. And here's the kickoff. And it's going to be scooped up by Ole. He's across the 20 and brought down.
By number 92, Kobe and I don't know how to pronounce his name.
McCoy who made that run back.
Kobe Ofaku. I'll get that name right, Pete.
Avantoy McCoy.
That's the first time we've had a chance to call his name. He's getting some playing time here with Guelph in control.
Kobe, yeah. 6'1", 4-year kid from Hamilton. All right, it's going to be first down and 10. The line of scrimmage looks like it's about the 29-yard line. No, maybe the 28-yard line of the Lions.
And Pete,
Oh, we got a
York,
timeout.
York had to take a timeout.
A little bit of confusion in the huddle.
Yeah.
And while we got a moment, again, we talk about, first of all, Friday Night Lights is something here at this football stadium.
We're hearing the crowds they're getting. Sponsored by McDonald's. Get your tickets. Those tickets can be grabbed at gryphons.ca/tickets. There's a nice ad up for everybody.
All the way to October the 20th.
For sure.
John. Yeah.
Adults,
I'm
looking at that there. Adults, $10. Anyways, outstanding place to see a football game.
Football.
Incredible field. And Pete, also, this week is National Coaches Week. And I know you've done a lot of coaching in your lifetime, and so have I in our days when people used to talk to us. And
there's the Cobb name right there.
There you go.
Thank you for that.
But we'll talk a little bit more about the coaches here at Guelph in a few minutes.
All right, first down and 10. 3 receivers to the right for the Lions, 1 to the left. Webb in the shotgun formation, hands the ball off. And what a tackle there. Take him out of the knees, and let's get you a number here.
Javon Jacobson.
Oh,
I think that's number 0, Pete.
Yeah, what a play.
You don't see that number on the line very often, 0, but what an impact
we got a
he has
replay
made.
of that. You see how he takes him right out at the leg. You're not going anywhere. And that was a gain of just 2. Looked like it was going to be more.
Looked like there was a big hole there, but Jacobson said,
closed
no,
it in a hurry.
No way.
All right, second and long. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 lone setback. Webb back to pass, looking. He's in the slot. He's got kind of time. And Sacramento! Sandwiched by 2 Gryphons. Holmes and number 69, Nicholas Parchenko. Oh, boy. That was the Malachi crunch.
That was incredible, Pete, from both sides. Who was it coming in from behind if we get a replay? I'm not sure if it was 56 or 55, but just fought off the...
Oh, man.
From behind, 56. We're going to go with Maxwell Holmes. You're right.
Max Holmes. There's the ball. It's scooped up by Lyon. Is that the punter who got it?
I don't think so, Pete.
I was looking down at my notes.
I know. They moved quickly on us there.
There's flags all over the place. Let's see what happened. No yards call?
Yeah.
Looks like it. Because the punter can recover the punt.
For sure.
And not, of course, be charged with no yards. In fact, a few years ago, that was part of the strategy at the Guelph Gryphons special team when Bill Brown was.
For sure.
He tried that a number of times. All right, Mr. Chu. Five yards. 15. And down that ball goes. And
so
it's
the ball
73-7, Sean.
The ball hit the ground, Pete,
Yeah.
there. I mean, he's just got to let it go. And they would take a no yards penalty, but it would be 5 yards.
Right.
Picking the ball up like that is just not a great decision. But some on-field student activities, having some fun. I see a little bit.
They're throwing shirts into the crowd
on
both sides. Look at the crowd come down towards the fence, slipping and sliding down over there, trying to get. There's a good shot of this crowd.
Yeah, and Pete, we'll be honest with our viewing audience. I noticed at halftime, a few of the students on the hill and here in the stands left after the band.
Yeah.
And what do you figure? Library?
I would imagine, exam week is coming up shortly.
In a couple months. Yeah.
Look at they're rocking. There's the Guelph cheerleading crew. Yeah. Rocking the world. Boy, there's nothing like homecoming.
Oh, for sure. You just felt it coming in the stadium here today. Everyone's excited. Beautiful, perfect day for football.
Another good
Look
shot
at
of
the berm. I love it.
The berm.
Bring your own blanket.
All right, first down, ball at the 37-yard line of the Lions. 73-7 for the Guelph Gryphons.
I believe McCray is still in the game.
He is in the quarterback. Marshall McCray going to send a bunch of guys in motion. Here we go. Turn, handoff. And being brought down, a real nice play there.
Maxwell to Fusco
Craig
again.
Sherrington who got the ball there. His
Sherrington in
first
the
carry
game.
today, yeah.
Kind of
Minimal
slipped,
game.
and Tufesco, number 51, took him out.
Nice tackle. 2nd down and 10. Good time for Coach Sheehan to be able to get some of these other receivers and that. You can see 86, Josh Messina into the game. Jared Tessier into the game. They're out wide right. McCray back to pass all kinds of time. Throws a bullet and it's snagged. What a catch by number 84, Thomas Roadhouse scores.
Roadhouse scores,
Roadhouse
Pete.
scores,
We've seen
yeah.
this all day. Tremendous hands by Guelph. And Pete, I'm going to check that last name.
He's I'll tell you, it's Rodehutskors, folks, from Okotoks, Alberta. First-year kid, and boy, did he show a pair of hands, and boy, did Marshall McCray throw a dart. 1st down now, ball at the 11-yard line.
Rhoda Husker.
Okay, well, Rhoda Husker made a great play. Here's the handoff again, getting that ball. We got a flag on the play, and usually that's a sign of holding.
We'll take a look, Pete. Who was that with the ball?
Sherrington with the ball,
again.
yep.
Craig Sherrington.
Going to get some playing time, and
Third year.
Big League Henry Chu is going to get an opportunity to let us know what the infraction is and who it's on. And by the way, the Gryphons are moving back. Alexander Gordon is the culprit. Ball moves back down to the 26-yard line. It's now 1st and 20. The Gryphons can get a 1st down with the ball
At about the
6-yard line. Yeah. Let's see what Mr. McCray has up. And the fake handoff out into the slot, and ooh, that was almost a lateral out there to number 80, Spencer Kennedy.
Sort of tried to open up a little bit of a bubble screen here, Pete.
Yeah.
Just a little bit behind him.
A little low, so it's going to be 2nd down and 20. So let's see what the playbook says in 2nd down and 20. As I mentioned, a lot of these depth chart guys getting in the game now. Here's the fake handoff. McCray throws across the middle, and oh, he had number 81 open, Jacob Thomas,
yeah.
but just a little high, I guess.
For sure. Marshall hasn't been super accurate today, Pete, like we have seen. I know, normally we do see him run the ball, and he's spectacular, but he also can throw the ball, we've been told, and it's just been a little bit off today.
All right, field goal attempt here. Canabrava from 33 yards out. This will extend the lead to 76. And let's see if 76 Trombones did lead the parade. The ball is down, the kick is up. It is wide right, off the hands.
Off the hands of number 1, Pete, McCoy.
Yeah. So that'll be a point. And 74-7 is the score now, and that will allow the Lions to start from their own 35-yard line at the far hash mark.
I just wondered if we're but still Owen Webb, I think, going in, Pete.
Yeah. I saw 9 and I thought, oh no, that's Hayden Ferrara, the
receiver.
I've
seen Braden Juppy
warming up.
The first-year kid.
He's number 19, 6'7".
Yeah, we've seen him warm up multiple times today, thinking that maybe.
All right, well, here we go. 1st down, Lions. Fake the handoff, throw it out into the flat, and brought down almost immediately.
21, Malcolm James, Pete.
Is McCoy. Minimal gain.
Nice read by Malcolm.
Gain of 3. 2nd down and long, 2nd and 7. Ball now at the 39-yard line. It's been breezy all day, Mr. Moynihan.
It has, and as we mentioned, a little strange wind today out of the south. We don't see that often.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Webb has the ball, back to pass, looking, all kinds of time, throws, he's got it. That'll be enough for a first down. Smart play by that receiver, number 82.
McDougal with the tackle there, and he gets up and looks at the markers, and boy, that's a good read by the receiver right at the perfect spot where he had to receive that ball.
Get that first down and give the defense a rest. Ball now at the 46-yard line of the Lions. Webb takes the snap, turns, hands the ball off, and being brought down. Ferrigo was coming from the far side.
Did you see him come around the corner, Pete? Number 46.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, Ilunga was running for his life to get away. Second down and about 6 to go. Watch this.
You got to love the
Ferrigo
pressure here.
chase him down and then closing in a couple of Griffin tacklers there. Getting it done. I think Maxwell was one of them. Ball now at the 50-yard line. 2nd and 6. They got to get to the 54-yard line of the Griffins to get a first down. Back to pass, looking, throwing it, and what a hit there by Guthrie. And
Pete, that's Braden McDougal again. And we've called his name all day, number 43.
Yeah,
and this is simply a whack, Pete. Just watch this. Over the middle.
Bang. And Farrar had no chance. Well, they're going to go for it, Mr. Moynihan. Why not? You're down by...
And they've caught Guelph. Guelph is going to take a timeout.
Yeah.
And they caught Guelph there.
Yeah, with their punt return group on. My.
They used one right at the top of the third quarter. I didn't realize another one they had. Here's their final one. Hey, Pete, we were... Oh, there they corrected. They must have heard us. Pete, we'd mentioned a little bit earlier National Coaches Week, across the nation. And you and I both, we worked in schools, and we just know the value of good coaches and mentors. And, boy, are we blessed here at the University of Guelph. It starts, with head coach Ryan Sheehan. First of all, so generous to us.
Always.
You can just see him always talking about the kids and, discipline and growing in the sport. Dennis McPhee, the defensive coordinator, and Mark Surya, the offensive coordinator. Just fantastic people here. And
good shot of Coach Sheehan right there.
Yeah, and I'm thinking of Donovan Carter and Pat Sheehan and Eric Strons and really all the great coaches. Alex Charette, all the great coaches here in Guelph and really across this whole province, whether it's minor sports, football, hockey. Kudos to all the people that give up their time. And if you're a parent out there, be gentle to the coaches.
All right, here we go. Third down, looking, got all kinds of time. Throws it out in the slot. Is he going to get brought down by Cobb before the first down?
And he is.
And that is Thomas Cobb, number 55. Well done, son. All right.
Way to go, kid.
I love it.
Boy, and he had time, Pete. He's looking around.
Look at Cobb fought off that offensive line block and hustled all the way.
And McDougal was over there just in case there was a moment.
Thomas Cobb, well done.
What great pursuit, Pete.
First down Griffins now at the 53.5-yard line of the Lions. Less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. 74-7 is your score. We have a little bit of a delay here. And while we have a delay, Sean, this Thursday coming up is the Chatham Sports Hall of Fame induction. I'm on the board of directors. I'm the secretary, and we're really proud to induct 4 a team and 3 individuals. And it's always a special night. Derek Whitson, who played for our country in sledge hockey, won gold, bronze medal.
I've met Derek.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I was there last year, Pete.
Yeah.
And what a show. What a outstanding. And, of course, one of our all-time favorites, the great Dave Preston, one of the finest volleyball minds in the country. Of course, came from Chatham.
Yep.
played at Our Lady of Fatima, played at Erskine
OUA
College.
President Gord Grace.
Yeah,
I mean,
Gord Grace was there. He's been inducted. What a fine organization you have. And
well, we got Al Hennigan going in the athlete legend, Sean, and what a line this was for the University of Michigan. Al Hennigan, Larry Babcock, both from Chatham. Their line mate, Red Berenson.
Oh, the Red Baron.
Oh, my goodness.
And we met the Red Baron
Yes,
one
we
time
did.
when we were over there when he was still coaching.
Coaching the hockey team.
He wasn't happy with you, if I remember.
Well, I tried to reminisce.
You tried to
about
ask a question.
and
He was
didn't
doing
want
a
any part of
practice.
it. No, I'm thinking hockey.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about my career anyhow. And then we've got Bruno Casanova, who's no longer with us, passed away in '93, and he came to Chatham and built our minor ball program, so much so that they won 7 straight OBA titles in the late 50s and early 60s. And the team is the 1998-99 Major Adams Cyclones that did something that not too many teams ever do, win back-to-back North American Silver Stick tournaments.
Wow, incredible, Pete.
All right, here we go. Marcia McCray.
Ball turned over on downs, Pete.
2 receivers to the left, 1 lone setback, 2 to the right. McCray's got him in motion, turns, hands the ball off. No, he fakes it. He maintains, throws a rocket, but that's in behind the sliding receiver over there. And that looks like number 14, Ryan Ogilvy.
Yeah.
A little behind him.
A little behind him, Pete.
But look at the time he's got, McCray. Looking, set. And I guess he could have taken off and run if he wanted to, too, right?
And I believe down the far corner he had Jacob Thomas all alone. But, again, this is a great opportunity for Guelph to work some people into the game.
Getting down close to the end of the third quarter here. McCray back to pass, throws it out on the flat. It's caught very nicely, and is that enough for a first down?
It's a smidgen short, I believe, Pete. Can't quite see the marker over on our side of the field. Here's McCray.
Rodeskor with the catch from Okotoks, Alberta. And it's third down, and I'm going to say the length of a football for the first down. I wonder if Mr. McCray is going to sneak it. He's right up under the huddle.
Already a hand it
Gives
off.
the signal.
Secure the health.
And he goes to the outside, and he's got the first down and more, and goes out of bounds after. We have a helmet off. Number 74 had his helmet tugged off. Alexander Gordon. We do see a flag.
I was watching the play develop outside, so I missed this underneath, Pete, but let's take a look.
At McCray. Now watch him lower the shoulder here. Bang!
Yeah.
Like he puts a lick on number 85. But Jake Barker, good gracious.
I don't know if you want your quarterback doing
that.
No,
that's
especially
true.
at this
It's like Josh Allen, you know that their head coach in Buffalo is just shudders every time he decides to take off, but he loves contact. And
well, if you look at the number of major injuries in the NFL each week, it is
significant.
It is significant, Pete.
All right. Big League Henry Chu is going to let us know. So the penalty was on the guy that had his helmet taken off. Wow. Okay, he continued to block while the helmet was off. Fair enough. Thank you, Mr. Horton. Kevin Horton up there explaining.
I think if you go to hockey, Pete, I think in the OHL, if you lose your helmet, you have to go directly to the bench, I believe, in hockey. So it's a safety thing.
First down, anyhow. There's the handoff, and look at this. What a run! And continuing to run, and going to go in for a touchdown, Sean! Another one! Wow!
Donovan Malloy.
This kid, oh my word, the cannon one more time. Donovan Malloy is just setting records today. Number 23.
And Pete, this replay will be exciting to see. And look at this, everyone.
That miss. And then right here.
Boom.
Miss, and then goodbye. It's a foot race to the corner. And unfortunately, you're not going to catch 23. Here's the extra point. It's down, the kick is up, and it is good. And that's Nicholas Gardero, and that's the end of the third quarter. And the score, Sean, at the end of this third quarter is the York Lions 7 and the Guelph Gryphons, Calvin Johnson's.
My nerves, 81.
Oh, boy.
And Pete, I'm going to try to check on some other scores.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying hard here.
Yeah, it would be interesting. I'm really interested in that Laurier score. And, of course, the Ottawa Western. Here we have the bubble race down at the far end. And I think we were going to try to get you versus Murray Drinkwalder in that.
Well, I'm pretty confident that
Good shot of Tristan Aboud
that
there.
Murray and I both would be. Yeah, he's had a game.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Okay, Pete, I see Laurier has opened up against McMaster 29-9.
Yeah.
We know about Guelph here. Western has rolled. They often do in the second half,
Yeah.
36-17. No score reported in from Carleton yet in Toronto. And, of course, at 4 o'clock a little later tonight,
Big game.
look out down in the Rose City, La Border City, Windsor.
Yep. And your Michigan Wolverines are
They're rolling today.
Too, against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, who came in at 3-0.
And
All right.
Pete, I'm trying to get a number on the kickoff. Well, that's Nicholas Gardero.
Gardero, yep. Gardero kicks it off. Ball bounces. It is scooped up. Nice move made to the outside, and oh, what a tackle there. We got a flag on the play. And that's number 81, who's had quite a game for Okalana. Oluwatomi Okalana. Information tech guy from Oakville. Played some defense on kickoff returns. And let's see what the flag's all about. Oh, no foul. First down. All right. The Lions will start with the ball at their own 16-yard line. They're going to have the wind at their back for the fourth quarter. But keep an eye on number 55 on the near side here, Thomas Cobb. He's had a monster game. Very physical player, lots of communication. All right, fake the handoff. No, he does hand it off, and nothing doing over there. The Griffin defense now tightening up. Ferrigo in on the tackle. Good shot of him. Where's number 46? Going to be second down and 8.
Making a wholesale changes up front. Again, we're so high up, Pete. Sometimes it's just difficult to get numbers.
Yeah, it really is.
Like number 92, I believe, is in. Kobe Ofiaku.
Yeah.
Ofiaku is in the game. He made a tackle earlier.
3 receivers, trips to the right, back to pass. Webb's got time, little screen pass. What a call. And yes, enough for the first down.
Enough for the first down, but Pete, that looked so promising right off the bat to Ilunga. And Guelph closed at number 92, as we just mentioned, with the tackle.
Real nice call there by the offensive coordinator. Trip receivers to the right, and that just took that whole defensive core over on the right, and that's where they ran the screen to. All right, first down now. Ball at the 30-yard line. The York Lions trying to put together a couple of first downs or maybe more. 81-7 is the score for the Guelph Gryphons. All right, there's the handoff, and not getting too much there. Good tackle there. Is that Ferrigo again?
No, that's Braden McDougall.
McDougall's had another game, too. He's been in a lot of tackles.
He's a Terminator, McDougall, today. He really has had a outstanding game.
43 and 46. Too solid, along with 55, really. And, of course, Javon Jacobson's
throw
had a
in
pretty
zero
good game.
once in a while.
I think he's taking a rest right now. They're letting these second-line depth chart guys get some time. 4 receivers, Sean, out here to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Look, there's another little screen pass. The Gryphons, are they ready for it? And they are. They're going to be about 3 yards shy of that first down. I don't think Coach Griffiths is going to gamble here. 3rd and 2. But I stand corrected.
Yep. He's saying, listen,
Yeah.
we've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
We need to put you under a little bit of pressure and stress. We need to get our offense together.
And we got to give our defense a rest. We got to get a first down here. If we do, at least we're guaranteed 3 more plays. All right. 3rd down and 2. There's the handoff, and he's got the first down. Nice call there. That's number 26, Justin Fawcett. 2nd-year kin student from Tottenham, Ontario. Real nice call.
Good,
First down for the
good
Lions.
call by Coach Nathaniel Griffith there, Pete. You said it. They need to get a bit of a drive, give the defense a break.
Ball now at the 42-yard line, their own 42. We are in the 4th quarter, 10:50 and counting down.
We have a man down in the
Number
huddle.
26, that looks like, and that is Justin Fawcett, the man that made that first down. Well, Mr. Moynihan, it's homecoming. You can see on the berm that crowd is dispersed somewhat.
Somewhat, still a
It was
lot
packed.
here.
There's still some there down below us here in
filled.
the stands. It's still filled, and there's going to be some celebrating, I'm certain, on the Guelph campus tonight. And
York, not too far of a drive home, but boy, it must be a challenge for these coaches here at York, Pete, to keep this team enthused and improving and just keeping the tempo and positivity up on this team. And as we said, we talked to Coach Nathaniel Griffith before the game. He's an associate coach and offensive coordinator, and really working with a very young team. He was telling us how they recruit heavily in the Toronto area.
Yeah.
And
he's the coach, as you mentioned, Brampton, right?
he's in Brampton doing a lot of coaching. And Justin Fawcett coming off the field
Good
now
to see
after
him walking
getting
under his own power. You know, I got to mention, Sean, looking at the Guelph sideline, and you know how a lot of teams have pictures and signals.
Sure.
They have pictures, and they have one that is just beautiful. Andre the Giant.
I saw it,
I
and
lost my mind
they've
when
got
I saw
the
that.
they've got the Joker, and here we
Yeah.
go, Pete.
Hand off and breaking one tackle, but a couple of Gryphons there. The whistle blows, going no further.
43.
Yep, Braden McDougall all over there.
I'm gonna call him the Terminator. He just
He looks like
inserts
Arnold
himself and
Schwarzenegger, and
terminates.
yeah, here we have
It's
another
over.
Lion down. That's number 70, offensive lineman Santino Pasquale. And yeah, he was able to just walk a few feet, and he is in some discomfort. There's a good shot of the athletic trainer going out to assist. See, a lot of those offensive linemen wear those knee braces,
For
Sean,
sure.
for that extra. You can see that on his, and Pasquale is a load, folks. He would have enjoyed those Montana ribs that we had the pleasure of having at the pop party.
I'll tell you, Pete, kudos to the organizational squad here today. Montana's heavily involved. Harvey's again over in the
Burgers
pop party.
and dogs.
Burgers, dogs,
And they had
ribs.
deviled eggs, Sean. Deviled eggs.
One of the mums makes those deviled
Oh,
eggs
gosh.
over there. I
I'm
tell
telling
you, that's
that's my favorite. I told her to make me a special stash
Well.
for the ride home.
oh good.
You're in trouble, especially when we get close to London.
Oh boy.
All right. Anyhow, the ball is at the 45-yard line. It's 2nd down and about 7. Webb, the quarterback, with 2 receivers. Oh, we got a flag, and it's a clock violation. Looks like. And they'll move it back 5, and that's going to make it 2nd and 13. Yeah. See Miles Lafoucade out there. Where's number 3? Boy, big league Henry Chu's got some airtime today, you know. He's got quite a voice. He should be an opera singer. All right. Back to pass. Webb. Big rush. There's the screen pass again. Look at the hustle of 69, Sean.
Parchenko. He tracked him down and grabbed one arm, Pete. Number 69, Nicholas.
Forces the punt team to come out. Watch this. Fight off the block of 68, and then
I am not going to let
down.
go. And
yeah, that allowed 21, Malcolm James, to come in and close it out. Good hustle, 69. Punt coming up.
I do believe Guthrie's still in the game,
7:50.
along with Thomas,
Yeah.
Jacob Thomas.
7:56 left in this fourth quarter. Oh, what a beautiful punt. Back goes Guthrie. Fields it on his own 20. Cuts up the middle of the field. Hurdles the player. And making a, and look out! Guthrie again is all the way to the 50-yard line.
And this has been some afternoon for Anakin Guthrie.
Skywalker Guthrie. He is a Jedi Knight, folks. Wow.
And look at this replay.
He hurdles. Right there. And then, okay, I got him. No, I don't. And look out. Now he accelerates. And he kind of stumbled on his own there.
Yeah, well, he made a good decision maybe to slide down there a bit.
Ball at the 51-yard line of the Lions. Is that Troy Hawkins in the game now?
I believe it is. The Hawk is in the game.
There we go. He fakes the handoff, makes his first throw, and caught for a first down and more is Craig Sherrington. Wow, the Hawk comes flying in.
We heard how people really here on this campus and this team really like Troy Hawkins and the work he puts in, the effort. He's a great team man.
Watch this. Fake that. Back looking. Throw. Nice spiral. Sherrington's got the ball. A first down and more.
Good 15-yard play.
And 85 taking the brunt. Jake Barker been on the wrong end of a couple of hits. Here we go. Hawkins rolling right. Throw. Got a man wide open. It's caught. Down to the 10. 5 and brought down about the 3-yard line is Jacob Thomas. What a pass and catch. Hawkins looking like Roger Staubach.
He is, Pete. He rolls out. I thought he was going to go short with this pass. Instead, he goes over the top. Jacob Thomas, perfect right in his hands.
My.
Thomas puts his head down. Nice tackle, saving tackle by number 4, Sterling May. I'm not sure we've called Sterling's name yet today, but May closed that out quite quickly.
First and goal. Ball at the 3-yard line. Troy Hawkins.
Looking super comfortable in there. The Hawk.
He's from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. All right, fakes the handoff. Hawk rolls right, looks, throws a little pass. Touchdown, Gryphons! Jacob Thomas, I believe.
What a play by Hawkins,
yeah,
Pete.
Look at they're swarming. They're swarming him. They love it.
Yeah.
He's so excited to get a chance to play. Wow. Look at that.
The Hawk.
Yeah.
What a play, Pete. And if you see on the replay, great patience here. And as soon as that.
Watch him hit to that. Yeah, here, watch this.
As soon as this defensive back.
Watch him hand signal. Yep, there you go. I got you. Touchdown,
had
Jacob
it
Thomas.
all the way. Thomas, I believe, has a couple touchdowns today. Kudos to him.
Yeah, kick is up. It is good. And with 4:47 and counting to go, I believe now the score is 88-7. Sean.
Are you going to
catch. Look at Hawkins celebrate. First touchdown. Oh, and look, that whole team's so excited for him. Like you say, he's so well thought of by his teammates.
Pete, and we heard this from the coach, how they love him. And boy, he threw 3 passes on that drive, was absolutely surgical.
Yeah. Oh, the sack race, Sean.
Yeah.
You were a gold medalist.
I think that one girl jumped the gun out there, the one guy in the corner. I disqualify, like, throw a flag.
Yeah. The burlap sack gets slammed to the carpet.
Yeah.
Oh, there's festive atmosphere here
absolutely.
At homecoming.
Kids having fun.
88-7.
4:34 to go, Pete.
Gryphons
88. I thought you might reference that number. Sticking with the Detroit Lions.
Well, the great
There's only
Charlie
one.
Sanders.
I know.
I love him. He's no longer with us, but He was my favorite, without
Well,
question.
Pete, I was with you in Green Bay, Wisconsin at a game where you wore your Charlie Sanders jersey, and it was likely the worst decision you could have made.
Yeah,
For a minute, I worried about our life there, but anyways, Guelph in control.
Ball's kicked off, and it's going to bounce, and look out, somebody dive on it, and they do, and finally down with the ball about the 27-yard line. Looks like
we'll get a number there, Pete. Is that
42?
No, it's 0 again. Melkus was the up man there.
Yeah.
Along.
No, on 42 on the tackle.
Oh, that.
Yeah. For Guelph, I think it might have been Ovi Akpanay.
He's in his final year of eligibility.
Brampton, Ontario.
Getting an opportunity.
Ovi, his last name spelled Akpeneye. And here's Mr. Farrar, who's got the heart of a lion. Farrar there, this kid number 9. He's been in a lot of tackles, and his body has taken some abuse today, taking hits and giving hits. Been a long day for the Lions. Highly emotional game.
I think Braden Juppy is now in the game.
He is.
The first-year kid.
7 inches tall. There's a handoff, a draw play, and that's going to be a good gain.
Of 10 yards.
Yep, up around.
Looked like he was stopped, Pete, but sidestepped the tackler, and Fawcett found his way.
Going to give him 8 on the play. 2nd down and 2. What can we tell you about Braden Juppy other than he's a first-year child and youth and support from Nanu's Bay, British Columbia. A long ways away from home. All right. There's
another
handoff and no gain. It's going to be 3rd down, Sean.
And do they run the play with youngster Juppy?
Yeah.
And they're going to punt the ball, it looks like, Pete.
Yeah. All right.
You commented on their signs that signal different defenses and that, Pete. And they've got some beauties over there on that York sideline.
We have another time clock violation. Kyle Simon Guerin is back. First-year kid from Brampton for the Gryphons. He's standing now in and around his own 42-yard line. Let's see if they march this one.
Pete, and I've seen a few Simon Guerin jerseys in the audience in our crowd here today.
Three-minute warning, folks. 3 minutes to go on this one. And
Simon Guerin, Pete, has been an outstanding player on special teams, I've noticed in the past. Fantastic tackler, tremendous athlete. He's going to get a chance to
show off his skills.
Take one to the house, maybe.
Just one man back to receive this punt. Been nothing wrong with the Guelph punt game, I'll tell you.
I'll tell you,
look at that high spiral. Ball is caught by Simon Guerin. Going to run it up the sideline, spin, make one player miss. And number 26.
All over him.
Yeah, Justin Fawcett there.
Boy, Fawcett's played a good game for York.
Really
We've called his name a lot. Simon Guerin, tough to take down. There is a little bit of fight in that dog, I'll tell you. I love his style, Pete. I think he's a first-year kid. I think we're going to see a lot of Simon Guerin in the future.
Here comes number 10, the Hawk, makes an appearance. He led the team down and threw a touchdown pass to Thomas just a couple of moments ago. And 149 and counting. The game well in hand by the Guelph Gryphons, 88-7. Turn, the handoff is made. Up the middle is the run. And it might be number 32, Mason Duval, gaining about 6 or 7 yards. Give him 7. Maybe 6.
Donovan Malloy there, of course, sitting. He's likely exhausted after the yards he's carried the ball today.
3 receivers to the left, 1 here to the right. Duvall, the lone setback. Hawkins takes the snap, turns, hands it off to Duvall, right up the middle, first down, and he's got it down to the 45-yard line. Now less than a minute to go in this one, Sean, and the York Lions and the Guelph Gryphons are saying, hey, this thing can't end fast enough now.
For sure. And Pete, I just want to mention number 14, Ryan Ogilvie. Just a nice block on the outside against a guy that may have weighed twice as much as him, but stuck his nose in there. And boy, you love it when those wideouts are protecting that runner.
Here you go, victory formation for the Gryphons. You can let that wait for that clock to start, I guess. Down to 10, 9 and counting. Hands clapping, the ball will be snapped, and that is going to do it. Handshakes. The teams have completed their battle, and the battle today was won, and there goes the cannon to cover the over-under. They'll line up in one of the great traditions in sport, the shaking of hands. Want to thank Rogers and Jeff and
Peter, real
Karen, and
kudos to our whole team here.
Oh boy,
I'll watch the replay and the camera work, and Jeff and the Rogers team and Griff Vision here, outstanding. Really appreciate them broadcasting the game with us today for OUA TV and Rogers TV. And Pete, Guelph came in here knowing they really had an opponent that they needed to make quick work of. And I'll tell you, what an effort today by Guelph. All components of their game were just outstanding. It started early in the first quarter. Let's just hope that injury to number 11, Vishon Genesis, isn't extreme. Over on the sideline. I don't think he has that sling on anymore, I hope. But anyways, what a great performance. They got her done. And we're going to see everyone in a couple of weeks when Queens will visit. I'm going to promise everybody it will not be an 88-7 score, but that should be a fantastic ball game.
That will be, and Coach Sheehan was so proud of this club a calendar week ago, and he is again here today. A victory that they want to have, get on a roll. You can rest your quarterback. Abood McCray and Troy Hawkins was exceptional.
For sure.
There's no problem at the quarterback position, Mr. Moynihan.
Absolutely. And Pete, while we have a last chance too, we don't want to forget to the locals here, Friday night lights, lookout scout, Guelph High School football, presented by McDonald's here in Guelph. Tickets available at gryphons.ca/tickets. Just a special Friday night high school experience for everyone.
Well, there's a good shot of it. You can see all the games 4 and 7, and finally ending up on October the 20th. The 29th is coming Friday. OLOL versus St. James, and GCVI versus CCVI.
For sure. And Pete, I've been able to isolate Vishon out there, and he still has that sling on the hand. Yeah. And I hope the first half he had was incredible.
Yeah.
2 touchdown passes, and
right off the bat
was electric.
Yeah, there's the coach giving his post-game speech to the team, and now the parents will be able to talk to their kids. And
yeah, it's always special really after a Guelph game to go down on the field, and a lot of the parents and friends and colleagues of everyone down there. And today it's going to be special. It's not only a homecoming, but a brilliant win here for the University of Guelph.
I got a feeling we might be heading down at some time to Justin and Scotty Frazier at some time. All right, let's go down to those guys and get their thoughts.
Okay, Peter.
Thanks, fellas. Wow, what a performance, Justin, from the Guelph Gryphons. They really needed that offensive explosion that we saw put on display in front of this huge crowd today. What does it do for a team like Guelph that was, again, coming into this one at 500 to come out and a game they should have won, but really make a statement by winning the game the way they did?
It helps with confidence, certainly, right? Especially if you're a young quarterback like Tristan Aboud in your first year to have a breakout game, 6 passing touchdowns, almost 400 yards, and was just on point all day long. You can start building that confidence, and also a lot of guys can get some quality reps in this game. We saw the second unit get in for much of that second half with Marshall McRae, so that can build his confidence as well. We saw Donovan Malloy run the ball really well. Vishon Genesis do his thing at receiver. Cade Stevenson, Willem Arsenault, like all these guys had days. And then the defense, they only give up that 7 points, so I think they can build that confidence on that side of the ball as well after they underwent a switch, right? They went from a 4-3 alignment, 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, to 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers. That helped them beat Mac, helps them win again here, and just get that momentum going.
Yeah, and again, the quick start, 21 points off the jump. This crowd was obviously quickly involved. They were very, very much a part of the energy level that Guelph seemed to carry through it. And the homecoming games, we touched on it a little bit earlier before the game, can always be an exciting moment, but a game against a team like York that came in here 0-4, you can't overlook them, can't look past them. Guelph did a really, really good job of making sure they executed every fine detail of their game in all 3 phases.
That's what you have to do, even though you look at the stat sheet and York is 0-4 and giving up over 60 points per game, it doesn't mean that you're just going to show up and win. So I really like the way Guelph started the game focused. As you mentioned, 21-0 off the jump. They did respect their opponent. They didn't underestimate York at all, and I think this could be a win that can help propel them into the second half of the season. They get over 500 at 3-2 now, and the OUA seems to be wide open. Guelph beat Mac last week. Mac was close with Western. Western's not on the regular season schedule, but you're probably going to have to go through them some point in the playoffs. So there's lots of reasons to be confident about this team, and overall the day is just perfect for homecoming, right? You got sunlight, you got people enjoying in both end zones, the stands are full, the hill over there, great atmosphere. It always seems like homecoming is a nice sunny day for whatever reason. It doesn't honestly feel like fall.
The wind was maybe a little bit one I'd take a pass on. But yeah, fantastic day. And when you think about the way that, for lack of a better term, Guelph kind of came in here after that loss on the road against Windsor and got smacked in the mouth against Laurier on O-Week. How much of a corner do you think this team has turned after these 2 straight wins?
I think it's been very helpful, right? That can reveal character. An adversity loss like that against Laurier. I didn't think that that was a representation of this Guelph Gryphons team, and they came out and proved that the last 2 weeks, beating McMaster and emphatically getting a win over York at home.
Well, Guelph with a huge win. They're out on the field celebrating. We are going to go join them and have a good time as well. Guelph wins 88-7 on homecoming. Everyone from the Gryphons team and the Royal City goes home happy. On behalf of Justin Dunk, I'm Scott Fraser. Griffs hit the road at Waterloo next week. We will be back as they host Queens for the final game of the regular season after that. In the meantime, thank you so very much for watching, and good night.